Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. What's good? Dun, 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 dun. What's good? 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 What's poppin', chat? All right, this live note he got me intrigued. He said it got me intrigued. I take it you haven't seen the news. Is that a game, sir? It is a game, sir. Controller. I love it. I love it. Best $40 I've spent in a while. Shannon Sharp ain't listened to that single thing that Kendrick said. Nah, stay out of the news. He in a bit of trouble with an OF model. He got some SA accusations, but the text messages came out. Apparently she was saying some wild shit to him. She want a big black baby from him.
Thanks for resubscribing. This should be enough money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
What's good with everybody though? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Reminded me to unsub from Poison Ivy's OnlyFans before this month's bank statements.
Yo, shout out to Big Worm with the perm with the sub. Shout out to Blues Leroy with the sub. Appreciate it. Who need a big black baby? Like, he said these snow bunnies must be stopped. They must be stopped. Have I checked out Andor? I still never watched season 1. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to season 2. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody says that show is good, but like, I don't really have much interest because isn't it everything that led up to the rebellion? And I'm like, I don't really care what led up to the rebellion, I guess. Maybe one day I'll watch it, but right now I just don't really care. I'm watching The Last of Us. That's watching that, and then I'm trying to think. I mean, that's all I'm watching right now. What the hell? Something About This Smells. That's my show. Lakers in 5. All right, buddy. What up? One second, y'all. Hope everybody's good. One second. Okay. Went to go watch Sinners again and had the epiphany. Yo, no spoilers. Please, not everybody's seen it. You seen episode 2 of The Last of Us? No, I have not seen it. I'm pissed I didn't know it was a second post-credit scene. Yeah, I looked it up because you know Ryan Coogler, I figured he was gonna do it with because of the Marvel stuff. So yeah, there's 2 post-credit scenes. But I mean the main one that matters is the first one. I can read your lips. You getting that Hopspin vinyl? Get the fuck out of here, bro. It completely killed my interest in the entire franchise after seeing it. Can't watch anything Star Wars anymore. Wait, what you talking about? I tuned out of Star Wars after Rise of the Skywalker. Oh yeah, the last movie. Yeah, I still never finished that movie. I fell asleep during that
Your
shit.
resub just reminded me to
Yo, shout out to El Chinito Necro with the sub. Appreciate it. Why you use 2 different titles for Twitch and YouTube? I think the better question is, why do you care? To answer your question, you answered your own question within the question. It's 2 different platforms. Nico said he'll realize how much the city loved Luca. Nah. He trying to backtrap that mistake he made, bro. Just eat the L. He'd be better off just saying, I made a mistake. I didn't realize how much people love Luke. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, shout out to FC3 with the sub. Appreciate it. You check out the new Black Mirror? Nah, I ain't watched that. I haven't watched Black Mirror since like season 1. The last Black Mirror episode I saw was the Street Fighter one where they was doing all the sus shit. That shit was fucking funny. Bro, you can't do this to me. I gotta pick between the game and you. You can't do both. You can't put me on the second. You can't put me on the second monitor. You can't put me on the second monitor. It's a light day for news. I ain't gonna lie. It's a light day for the news. So we probably about to be getting on the game for the most part. With Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie was in that episode. I don't remember. Captain America was in that bitch. I don't remember. Hey, YouTube, hit the fucking like button, man. What's good with everybody? What's going on, beautiful people? My name is the Black Hokage, aka TBH. And to be honest, today is April 22nd, 2025. What a time to be alive. Hit the fucking like button, man. Like I said, it's kind of light on the news today, so we probably mainly gonna be on the game sweating. I'm trying to get through this game because some news came out. Oh, I didn't save it. Oops. Matter of fact, let me go to. Am I I'm still full screen. Let me go to Reddit. I think that's where I got it. Let me save it so I can bring that up. Some news came out about what's that joint? Happy Earth Day is Earth Day. What that mean? Was we on Pluto's or Mars the other days or something like that? Some news came out, like there was an early leak for an Expedition 33 review, and they saying that shit is fire. There it goes. I got it. All right, let me bring up the rest of these articles. I know you heard about Elon stepping back from Doge after shit hit the fan. Yeah, I saw sales are down 71%. That's why it surprises me that stock is still that high, because any other company. But yeah, keep buying those, not buying those products, baby. That's what he gets, bruh. Get the fuck out the way, bruh. Nobody elected your bitch ass. Just got off a work stream. Let's go. All right, let's get into this news, man. Let's get into this news. First thing I got for y'all. Digital Foundry delivers their first impressions of the Switch 2. They say it stands alone in what it does. Sounds to me like Digital Foundry is saying it's 101 when it comes to the handhelds, which is interesting because we also have the ROG Ally, the Steam Deck, all this other stuff. They dropped a 1-hour video. I ain't watching all that shit. I'm just gonna read the summary right here and see what they talking about. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories? It's funny your name is Black Nixon. If I did, I wouldn't bring him up on stream because that's irresponsible. There are certain things that I think about going on in the world, but like I would never bring him to the stream because if I don't have evidence of proving it. Anyways, Nintendo, after 4 hours spent playing as many games as they could at the Switch 2 experience held in London, the beautiful brains over at Digital Foundry have weighed in on a whole bunch of interesting aspects of the upcoming console. For those on, yeah, Federal has question. For those unaware, Digital Foundry is the nerdiest of nerdiest content creators when it comes to the gaming space. They mainly do tech-related stuff. They review hardware and they review like how games run at different frame rates and like hardware and all that stuff. So if you care about the technical aspect of stuff, they're your guys. Why did bro ask that? I don't know. But you can check out the full article and video over at Eurogamer as it goes into more detail, but the overall impression from the experts is that Nintendo has positioned itself very well with Digital Foundry calling it a future-looking console, which is interesting because the power is somewhere between a PS4 Pro and a PS5. It's somewhere in the middle of that. So that's interesting that they're calling it a future-looking console. Breaking down the most salient points, Digital Foundry starts by praising a design that remains as thin as the OG Switch whilst bigger overall, meaning it feels less cumbersome than it had expected. I like that they kept it thin. That's cool. There's also praise for the new LCD screen, although it's not all positives in this regard. Whilst a big upgrade over the Switch 1 compared to an OLED, it's still inferior. Of course, they're waiting to launch the OLED 2 years from now or a year from now. Hey guys. So they can justify keeping the price at $450. I want to see the battery life off the charger. Nah, facts. I want to see too. The The screen is honestly beautiful, and while it struggles to match the contrast of the Switch OLED, it's very bright and vibrant. Viewing angles are also excellent at the extremes. For the HDR content, such as Cyberpunk's dark areas with vibrant neon signs, the HDR is noticeable. But for those hoping for an experience akin to the Steam Deck OLED, Switch 2 does fall short. It's alright. It's alright. On to the games, and as expected, Nintendo's Magic Surface and first-party titles, Mario Kart World sounds every bit the system seller expected, with much improved visuals, textures, surfaces, lighting, models, and animations. The game also runs at a confirmed 1440p, 60 FPS. Do you guys feel like Mario Kart is a system seller? Do you guys feel like it pushes units like regular Mario and Zelda? Because I feel like I as much as I love Mario Kart, I feel like I put it a tier below traditional 3D Mario and like Zelda. It is a great franchise, but like for me, I was more interested in the Donkey Kong game than Mario Kart World. You said no. I was like, I don't know if I would call it a system seller. It's a system seller for like hardcore Nintendo fans, but for the everyday mom and pop that just goes into the store, the soccer mom and the baseball dad, I don't know if it's a system seller. It's somewhere in between. Somewhere in between, I think. It is a system seller, but not at $80. So it's not a system seller. Because the more they charge, the more they need to add to justify the price. No, that's facts. I'm not buying a system for Mario Kart. I feel that. Like when a new platform comes out, I want like a single player experience that I can immerse myself with. Like when the N64 dropped and it launched with Mario 64, that was an amazing launch title that you could immerse yourself in. Like, that's what I look for. Like, I'm afraid I'm going to get it if I get my hands on a Switch 2. I'm going to hop on Mario Kart World, play it for like an hour or two, and then be like, I feel like I played this. I'm worried about that. I bet DK would have been a better option. The system was going to sell regardless, though. Yeah, like that Donkey Kong looked good. Although I am biased, I do like these open world kind of platforming games. But I don't know how long Mario Kart will keep me on the system. I'm waiting for Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 is just not moving me. It's not blowing me away. I don't know what it is. Maybe I got to get my hands on it, but we'll see. Digital Foundry notes that the event demos were obviously cherry-picked to be impressive as possible in this regard, but there's no reason to assume performance will degrade with the open world or more players. They're saying it's a vertical slice, so take it with a grain of salt. But I mean, this is Nintendo. Nintendo games are usually optimized unless they're Pokemon. So, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond impressed at 20 frames, which Digital Foundry says it's locked at 120 frames, 1080p. Whether people will choose this over 4K 60 FPS for normal play on a big TV, it's hard to say. We're earing towards the higher resolution, but it's certainly impressive that a slightly better looking version of the Switch 1 game can run well with such a meaningful increase in FPS. In the end, Donkey Kong Bonanza was the one Nintendo game that Digital Foundry seemed less bananas about. What? With the resolution of 1080p, understandable when you got a rampaging gorilla on the screen. The game is undoubtedly ambitious in its destructive environments, but they pointed out Bonanza targets 60 FPS, but it's not quite consistent, especially on the map view, where performance ping-pongs rapidly between 30 and 60. Classic double buffer VSync, although there seems to be different frame rates in the gameplay. The target is 60 FPS, but there's noticeable drops. To be fair to Donkey Kong, we're gonna put this in the yellow flag. We're gonna put this in the yellow flag. To be fair, the game doesn't come out till July, like at the end of the July. So it's pretty much an August game. They've got time to optimize it more. In comparison to Mario Kart, I'm pretty sure this game is done. They're just probably doing minor polishing because it's gonna be a launch title. So like they got time to clean this up. Hopefully they do, but we're gonna keep an eye on that. On to third-party stuff. The picture is more complex here. Digital Foundry says adjust your expectations for PS4 quality with some expectations to the rule, and that's what we played thus far confirms this. Street Fighter 6 is one game we're excited about on the Switch 2, and they came away impressed from its demo.
I thought TBH was a capitalist. Why y'all keep gifting subs to the community? It's starting to look a little socialist up in this bitch.
Shout out to Cyber Demon with the gifted subs. And shout out to Royal Static with the sub. Appreciate it. They came away impressed from its demo as it holds a solid 60 FPS, and even though visuals have been trimmed in places, there are rumors that the textures may be higher than those found on the Xbox Series S version. It renders at 1080p based on direct footage, and with a similar drop in shadow quality as those versions too. Textures may be higher than the Series S based on online murmuring rumors, but this is something we'll have to report back with direct capture from the Switch 2. Meanwhile, Hogwarts Legacy runs at 30 FPS, even when zooming around on a broom with full draw distances, and Yakuza 0 is a visual match for its PS4 counterpart. Overall, then, Digital Foundry has come across impressed. The Switch 2, they say, is a winning continuation of the Switch formula, a console that's guaranteed top-notch first-party games whilst dealing with third-party ports and the impossible ports that became a signature of the predecessor. I'm going to go ahead and say it right here. Based off of this early first impressions, the Switch 2 is going to be a lot like the Switch 1 in a sense where don't be fooled by this 4K 60 FPS, 1080p 120 frames. That's for Metroid Prime. Have you seen the textures on Metroid Prime? It's not a game that's pushing any boundaries in terms of graphics. The first party games will run well because Nintendo tends to lean on art direction more. So those games are going to look good and they're going to run good. You're going to notice the difference there. But where this is going, I predict this is going to lack once again is in the third party support. If we're talking PS4 Pro quality, like 3, 4, 5 years from now, these games are going to look horrible on the Switch 2, which is unfortunate. So once again, temper your expectations. I think this is going to be another Nintendo machine where it's like, Zelda's going to be cool. Mario's going to be cool. Star Fox is going to be cool.
You a real ass nigga for that, man.
But if Cyberpunk 2 comes out tomorrow, do I want to play that on the Switch 2? Probably not. Which is the trade-off when you're dealing with a handheld, because I know the PS4 niggas is about to come in here. See, the PS4 is not that bad. The Switch 2's got the power of the PS4 Pro. Yeah, but this is a handheld. You're still carrying that brick around. It's not the same thing. And you got roaches in your shit. So it's not the same thing. I mean, that's why people get a Nintendo console, just for the first party titles. Yeah, I agree. But I think that's because Nintendo has pigeonholed themselves into this situation. If there was a world where Nintendo put out a slightly more powerful piece of hardware that could run third-party games comparable to other third-party games on other platforms, plus the first-party games look great, then you would I think you would see more spending for third-party games on the Switch 2. You can't tell me that Nintendo doesn't love money. I just feel like they're leaving a lot of money on the table when they don't, optimize the hardware for third-party games as well, which is unfortunate. The PS4 peons. My original PS4 got so hot the thermal paste failed, almost burnt down the house. Mario Kart 8 was the best-selling game on the Switch, but a lot for you. For me, it's not a system seller, but for the general... to be fair, though, Mario Kart 8 Mario Kart 8 originally released on the Wii U, didn't it? And then it re-released on the Switch. And then didn't they release it again with like all the maps and shit? It's had like 12 releases. That's why it's the best selling. They keep fucking releasing that shit. And if you're the average person walking into GameStop and you don't buy every new game, you're just assuming when they re-release that shit, it's probably a new Mario Kart. Yeah. Cool. We'll see. Once again, this console is going to live or die based off the first party experiences. Platinum Games, I need you guys to get a sequel out for what's the game with the wolf that you control and shit. Yeah, and they bundled it with a version of the Switch as well. They doing bundles. They doing the album bundles. Mario Kart is like Street Fighter for racing and Nintendo. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So yeah, that's some first impressions. It sounds like it's gonna be all right. I'm not seeing anything here that warrants $90 video games, though. That's kind of my issue with it. Nintendo's Last of Us. Oh, my Lord. Speaking of Nintendo news, y'all better stop fucking with the Nintendo Yakuza. For those unaware, Nintendo has their own little gangsters.
Every time someone donates a super chat, I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
Getting Wii U vibes from the Switch 2? Nah, not Wii U vibes. Yo, shout out to Dark City with the $2 super chat. I don't know about Wii U vibes. Wii U is suffered from very poor marketing. At bare minimum, people are going to understand, oh, the Switch 2, that's more powerful than the Switch. The Wii U was a very confusing product. I don't know about the Wii U vibes, but we'll see. It feels like it's just a natural evolution. It's not really going to push any boundaries. Stop fucking with the Nintendo Yakuza. Nintendo is going to try to subpoena Discord over massive Pokemon leak. I already read this article, so I can summarize it for you. Y'all remember like late last year when all those details leaked about Pokemon Za and all those other games that were supposed to be coming out? It all originated from a Discord they found out. And Nintendo is trying to subpoena Discord to give them the personal info of the people that are leaking shit. The Discord is called a Terra leak. So I say this to say this because I said this the other day. Because there's a leak that came out about potentially a what's the name's coming back, the prototype. In that article, it said that the dude did a survey and he signed an NDA saying that he wouldn't talk about X, Y, and Z. And what did he do? He went straight to insider gaming. Same thing with Battlefield. Battlefield gave early access to the latest Battlefield game. They're looking for feedback from the community to help reshape the title. The day the Battlefield Alpha came out, niggas was leaking clips all over social media. Stop leaking shit. When I was younger, we never got a beta and alpha for shit. You had to take the risk and buy the game and hope that shit was good. And if you sign an NDA, just respect it. And even if you didn't, stop hacking people, bruh. If you are gonna hack, Nintendo is the wrong fucking company to do. They don't play about their Mario, bro. Do you know why a plumber is the mascot for Nintendo? Because if you try to fuck with Nintendo's IPs, they gonna flush you down the toilet, nigga. So, what's going on with Discord? Yesterday we read an article about yeah, they're gonna put you in the shitter. Yesterday we read an article about the Roblox community. There's a Discord where they simulate fucking school shootings and shit. And they plan it out in the Discord and they do it in the game. And then now on Discord we got Pokemon leakers. What's going on Discord, man? Y'all, is the GI Discord the only normal one on Earth? Is it the only Yeah, there's a lot of rats on Discord, man. I don't know. You saw New Jersey suing Discord. Nah, what New Jersey suing Discord for? Suing Discord. Everybody suing Discord. Is this it? New Jersey accuses messaging app Discord of exposing kids to violent content and predators. Plagan maintains Discord has misled parents about the efficiency of its safety controls and obscured the risks of children's face when using the application. Discord is not bolstered its age verification process in years and allows children under the age of 13 to operate freely on the app, despite their vulnerability to sexual predators, according to the lawsuit. Discord has disputed the claims and vowed to defend itself in court. Given our engagement with the Attorney General's office, we are surprised by the announcement that New Jersey has filed an action against Discord today, the company said in a statement to Bloomberg. So basically they're saying their tools are not strong enough on the platform to protect children. That's crazy. They haven't updated it in a while. You said, is that not a parenting issue? To some degree it is, yeah. But Discord should have better tools in place. You're not going to be able to stop it 100%. And I don't feel like this warrants a lawsuit. Like, this is like, hey, send them a letter of like, hey, can you guys update your shit in the next 2 years or the next year, or we're going to do a class action lawsuit, but they just come out their book and come after them. I don't know about this one. Discord has two distinct crowds, the weirdos and the gamers. And it seems like there's there's other people too. There's a large investment community on Discord. A lot of thieves on Discord too, allegedly. What's up with the rise of the pedo stuff, man? Is there a rise? I don't think there's a rise. I think because of the internet, we're exposed to more things. You know, before social media, what you knew was basically what mainstream media told you, and then what was going on in your neighborhood. Now, because we're all digitally connected, you're exposed to more things that I don't think a lot of us are supposed to be exposed to. And people are just more aware of this stuff too, because you got to keep in mind, there's a lot of things people don't report. I'm pretty sure there's some people in your family. I'm pretty sure some of y'all got some uncles where everybody just kind of turned the other way. People not doing that no more. Nah, I saw some crazy shit earlier. I hate the VTuber community. I don't even want to talk about them. So I think people are like reporting the stuff more too. We need more Chris Hansen's. Bring it back, bruh. Bring it back. Discord is looking to roll out Face ID age verification to try to combat this, but I don't think this is gonna work. But the gamers and the weirdos, like, they don't overlap. We not beating these allegations, man. The gaming community got to clean up, bruh. There's some stereotypes of that shit. People are always weird. It's just harder to hide in the internet age. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. That's interesting. What else news I got for you? Bethesda says no official mod support for Oblivion's remaster. That's the talk of the town. All the articles on my news feed were about the Oblivion remaster, so a lot of people are excited about this. I ain't touching it, but there will be no official mod support for it, although there are mods for it already because I've seen it. It's just Bethesda's not supporting it officially. Don't be surprised if they backtrack on this shit, though. Gaming community, we on fraud watch, but if it don't apply, let it fly. No, that's facts. I got it downloaded, but I plan to wait until more mods come out. It's free on Game Pass. Oh, this is free on Game Pass? I'm not an Elder Scrolls fan, bro. I'm just not into it. I didn't even know that. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe. Actually, I'm lying. I ain't gonna try it. I still ain't beat Kazan. I still ain't beat that joint. But I'm just making y'all aware. If you were buying this because you wanted to play a remaster that had 100% mod support, don't expect that. But like I said, there are mods out there. I've seen articles. But what that means is because it doesn't have official mod support, I would be weary of installing these mods that don't have official support because you don't know how that shit's gonna run. Play shit at your own risk, basically. Free on Game Pass. Aren't you paying for it? Yeah, you're paying for it. But I mean, if you play X number of games, after a certain point, listen, guys. Game Pass costs $120 a year. If you pay for the year up front, games cost $70. It's $120. So basically, if you play 2.5 games on the Game Pass, it's paid for itself. After that, everything else is free. If you do the math. That's why I be like that one dude that came in the chat like last year, and he was like, I don't feel like I get my money's worth for Game Pass. I said, how many games did you beat this year? He said 8. I said, games cost $70. Do the math. You did. You pay for all subscriptions, Goofy? You calling me a Goofy? I don't understand. Did you not just hear me do the math? Did I just spell it out for y'all? Did you have a good Easter? I did. At the time it was $60 and it was still worth it. The other guy, I guess. YouTube chatter? No, he was in here. He wasn't talking to me though. But yeah, if you beat 2 games off the Game Pass, after that it's paid for itself. So yes, for the most part, and there are a lot of people out there that only subscribe to Game Pass. For a lot of people, these games are free. After a certain point, it becomes free because it pays for itself. Anti-consumer consumers is crazy. It's a lot of bootlicking billionaire lovers, man. He said the YouTube chat catches strays. Yeah, it wasn't the YouTube chat. Chill. Game Pass is still the best deal in gaming currently, if you love games, because there's a lot of variety there. So I would agree with that. If I was a kid when Game Pass came out, I would have went crazy. I wish we had Game Pass when I was a kid. T-Base, do you think all game system prices will go up because of the Switch? I don't want to speak it into existence. All I'm going to say is I hope it doesn't happen, guys. That's all I'm going to say. But I also won't rule it out. All we need is for fucking 2K to come out and say, oh, well, we're going to make our games $90 too. Then, like, even me, I'm not going to lie. Don't ask me to play everything. Like, this shit even getting too expensive for me, and it's a tax write-off for me. I can't buy 2 games would be $180. It's too much. It's too fucking much, man. Y'all need to make smaller games or something, man. About to get into something else. We're gonna have to start doing new hobbies, bro. I've been reading more. About to start buying more books, bro. That shit's cheaper. I had Sega Channel as a kid. Oh, you were rich. I've never heard anybody had Sega Channel. You was rich. Oh shit. That was the original Game Pass. Michael Bay and Sydney Sweeney are making the least likely Sega movie. Universal is planning to adapt Sega's racing game series Outrun into a feature film directed by Michael Bay and produced by Sydney Sweeney, and Sega executive Turo Nakahara, sources tell Deadline. Jason Rothwell of Silent Night is writing the script, the report adds, and the whole shebang is being overseen by Sega's president. The original Outrun debuted in arcades in 1986 before getting ports for Sega home consoles like the Master System, Genesis, and Saturn, as well as variety of PCs. If you guys aren't familiar with the game, let's pull out some gameplay. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see, Sega Outrun. Let's see if we can get a movie out of this. I never played this shit, but I've seen footage of it. It looks like Cruising USA, unless Cruising USA was built off of this. Guys, ready for a movie on this? Just driving around with your hot girlfriend. It's just like that. Okay, so Cruising USA was a rip off of this. Okay, I remember liking Cruising USA, but like, what's the plot of this? So in the Outrun movie, you're gonna be witnessing an alpha male podcast leader and his hot blonde wife or girlfriend, many girlfriends, because he has a harem, cruise across the United States and take down liberals. Witness this alpha host his podcast, drive his fast car, and drink liberal tears in Outrun, the movie. I don't know what the fuck this is going to be about, but I guess. Isn't this just Fast and the Furious with less action? And less family? Would y'all watch Fast and the Furious with no family? Just putting y'all out there. Just putting it out there. In his V12 foreign car, even though he tells you the top of bed. Right. Hi, buddy. I'm joined by Akamaru the dog. The plot twist of the Outrun movie is, as he drives across America hosting his podcast to desperate, lonely incel men, his girlfriend finds out that his V8 is actually a V6. Now she doesn't want him anymore. What will he do? Nigga, I found y'all. Your shit ain't no V8. That shit a V6. It's a stock. It's a stock. I have to leave you. I wanted an alpha. I knew it was the reason this engine didn't make my pussy purr. The movie sounds horrible. This is why I titled the YouTube video this. Marvel Rivals has a new event coming, introducing giant size Brain Blast, the most mind-blowing mode in Marvel Rivals. Get in, get huge, and get your name on that leaderboard. Score free event exclusive titles and an emote just for playing. So basically, everybody's getting head in Marvel Rivals. They're giving a lot of big head away. Let's check out the trailer. Look at all this head. April Fool's ass game mode. Big head mode. Let's go. Gaming's back.
Us against the world.
You say even me? Yeah, everybody getting head in this. Remember Free Comic Book Day is May 3rd? My app tells me. I'll know it. Who's playing? Who's excited, guys? You get the gist of it. Who's excited now for big head mode? Freaking, I have not heard a positive thing about season 2 of Marvel Rivals. I've actually seen people say this shit is complete ass. JG mode, right? I seen a TikTok earlier today. People are blaming Necros. I guess he's a content creator for ruining the game because all he does is shit on strategists, and then people follow what he says. So he's a big reason why there's a healer strike going on, which is funny. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, I don't think it's fair to blame him. Do you know why? So what? Necro says that healers are carried and they're all ass. It's up to y'all to follow him. Like, the real problem is people are sheep. If you want to be a healer and have fun, then do that. But I wouldn't blame that on one singular person. And also, isn't it an XP issue too? Like, you're not getting as much XP as a healer in compared to everybody else. Yeah, like it's not his fault. Y'all can't. I say shit all the time on the stream. Y'all niggas still do what y'all want. I sit on this stream daily and recommend amazing games all the time. You niggas don't play them. You play college football, 2K, Madden, Call of Duty, and sit in my comment section and say I don't like anything because I don't want to play Vermont. Like, because I don't sit on my stream like fucking Expedition 33 is coming out. You niggas talking about, oh, Virginia's back. Nigga, I don't want to go to the fucking Confederacy, okay? They lost. We don't care about Robert E. Lee is back in Call of Duty, okay? Expedition 33, nigga. That's what we talking about. Y'all don't follow, so don't act like you're not capable of individual thought. Don't act like it. Y'all know, yeah, y'all funny though. Y'all funny. If it don't apply, let it fly. I'm just yapping. I don't know about the XP thing, but people in Rivals don't want to play support. That's what I see. I seen videos on it. Apparently, like the average win in a ranked match, you get like 25 to 28 XP, or RP as they call it. When you play DPS or tank, but healers are getting like 15 RP on average. So like a lot of people aren't playing healer. That I've seen like 3 or 4 videos about that. So I think there's probably some truth to it. So that when I seen that shit, I was like, I'm not coming back. But I can vouch for that. The support XP is horrible. Somebody in the chat is vouching, saying you don't need strategists is like saying your QB doesn't need an offensive lineman. It's just goofy. It is a goofy statement, but you got to stop putting so much power in people's words. Y'all are more than capable of ignoring these creators, man. But for some reason, there are certain creators that y'all just don't ignore. Some of them will say stupid shit that ruins the meta of the game. You'll still follow them. Some of them are pedophiles. Still gets tens of thousands of views every day. Support somebody else. I'm gonna sit in this fucking stream and troll him. Like, bro, you're still watching him. That's the problem. I don't like the pro Marvel Rival players. I don't like pro players, period. That's one of my agendas. I've been pushing that shit. People are starting to realize these streamers, these content creators, these pro players are ruining all these multiplayer games. Because what happens is they'll come up with something, they'll call it meta, and then everybody follows because you little dipshits. And what I'm saying, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But these little dipshits all want to be content creators and pro players. And then everybody's running the same gun. Like, I miss the days in Call of Duty, the game would come out and everybody was just trying out shit, bro. There wasn't a meta until like 3 months into the fucking game. Now it's week 1. There's a meta. Got to sit up in my chair. Every game is like I'm fighting Radon or the Consort in a multiplayer match. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Can we have some fun? What happened to hopping on the game and just talking with the boys and shit? If we get a win, cool. If we don't, as long as it's competitive, cool. I guess it's the high elo, but I haven't gotten a different XP. And at the end of the day, what are you ruining it for? Y'all niggas ain't getting no money off of this shit. The average pro gamer is broke, and don't let them have you fooled. They are broke. They are broke. Especially the Tekken community. Saw what happened with Combo Breaker. Facts, all the variety in OG Modern Warfare 2 is what made it fun. Have you beat Kazan, or are you gonna finish Splitgate? We're probably gonna finish that sometime this week, if not next. I didn't forget about Splitgate. I'm overwhelmed. And like I said, I've been trying to be consistent in the gym. This Stairmaster kicking my ass after I lift. So I got some, since we were talking about Marvel stuff, Marvel Rivals, I got some more Marvel news. Andrew Garfield, the Spider-Man that had a redemption arc in the last Spider-Man movie. I think he stole the movie. Andrew Garfield says he would do another Spider-Man film under one condition. Well, what's the condition, Andrew? What's the condition? Andrew Garfield has talked about what it would take to bring him back to the role of Spider-Man. The Oscar-nominated star played Peter Parker in The Amazing Spider-Man and its sequel in the early 2010s. He was succeeded by Tom Holland, but reprised the role in 2021's multiverse blockbuster Spider-Man No Way Home. Garfield has not officially been attached to any forthcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe projects, but was asked at this past weekend's Middle East Comic-Con what circumstances would make him keen to come back to the franchise. He said, it would have to be very weird. I would like to do something very strange, something very unique and offbeat and surprising, kind of like the creative freedom they have with the animated Spider-Verse movies. Oh, is this the clip?
I love Tick Tick Boom, yeah. I love that. I also love, I love The Social Network. I think that's a great movie. I'm just gonna get...
Audio's terrible.
I like Hacksaw Ridge. I think that's a good movie. Yeah, I thought We'll Live in Time was lovely. I love doing that. I don't know, I feel very lucky. I feel very lucky. You know, I really love playing Spider-Man. I would love to play the character again in some capacity, but I think it would have to be like very weird. I think I would want to do something very strange. I would want to do something very unique.
Like weird and strange can be in anything. Like he trying to do some freaky shit. Like you remember in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man when he hung upside down and then Mary Jane kissed him, like she pulled down the mask. He's like, I want to do that scene, but this time in mine, I want to come down on the web and I want her to pull my pants down and just blow me. I want to get even freakier. Like, what does weird mean? You know what I'm saying? Like spider freak? Like, what are we talking about? That can mean anything. Or it could be like Doctor Strange. You want to team up with Doctor Strange or some shit, bro? Like, I don't know. He's Spider Goon. Oh shit. Hey, can I keep it real though? More than likely, if you were to return to Spider-Man, it wouldn't be the MCU. It would be Sony. The MCU's got Tom Holland, so unless they're doing some type of multiverse thing, I don't see a world where Andrew's coming back. The only way I see him coming back is through the Sonyverse with the Venomverse. And I'm gonna be honest, between Venom 3, Morbius, Madam Web, and Kraven the Hunter, I don't think you want to be part of the Venomverse, Andrew. I don't think that shit fucking sucks, bro. Just stay out of it. Stay the fuck out of that shit, dude. This shit is horrible. They dropped like 5 duds in a row. The Amazing Spider-Man 3. That's the only way it would work. It would have to be like an individual. I don't want him showing up in nothing else. And even still, I don't trust Sony. I don't trust Sony, bro. The Venomverse is the new DC, sadly. The Venomverse is the new CW. That's what that shit is. What if he came back as Carnage? How would that work? I don't know. I just want to put that in there. How the fuck did that work? Spider Sharp. Shannon Sharp is Spider-Man. Oh, and then I talked about this earlier. According to gaming leaks and rumors, take it with a grain of salt because none of this is confirmed. Expedition 33, one of the reviews, it leaked early. It got uploaded before it was supposed to. And the game is being described as beautiful, powerful, original, and captivating. It's a turn-based RPG that brilliantly modernizes classic elements. The game surprises players when they least expect it. It's considered to be a breath of fresh air in a video game industry often dominated by uniform productions. The reviewer highlights the emotional impact of having to eventually say goodbye to the game, emphasizing how much one can love it. Basically, early reviews accidentally leaked and they saying this shit is fire. We might have another banger on our hands. Just keep in mind that this is not confirmed, but I spotted this over here on Reddit. And once again, I'm overwhelmed with all these games. And this will be on Game Pass. This will be on Game Pass. Game Pass, you had South of Midnight. You got Expedition 33, Immortal 33 as well, remember? Because that came into beta. That's 3 games right there. I feel like I'm forgetting another one. Oblivion, that's 4. That's 4 games on the Game Pass that have released this year in 2025 alone that are good. So if you played 2 of them, the Game Pass has already paid for itself. If you bought it up front for a year, then you got Doom later in the year. That's what I was saying. Like, if you pay for the Game Pass, you get a lot of value there. If you are into trying different types of games, but they've got bangers on there, bro. Oh, Avowed. Yeah, I forgot about the Avowed. Ninja Gaiden is coming out. If you don't care about owning these games, I don't work for Microsoft, but if you don't care about owning for these games, it's a good value. It's a good value exchange for $120. We just listed like 10 different games you can play. Plus, you have all that indie stuff on the Game Pass too, because there's a shit ton of stuff there. It's up to you. It pays for itself. It pays for itself. If you're balling on a budget, Game Pass is cool. Balancho dropped on the Game Pass too. The welfare pass, by the way. Oh yeah, I remember somebody called that shit the welfare pass. It was a Sony pony. I'm like, bro, are you good? The welfare pass. Let me go into the sub box. I'm excited to see when the reviews actually drop, if they're in alignment with that rumor. Hit the like button, YouTube. Hit the fucking like button. Let me switch my shit. Switch my account. Go to the Black Hoagie. And the inevitable increase of premium game pricing, Microsoft has had their subscription lined up to their developers for the past decade. It's a different type of bag to get. 1 second. Okay. Is there any trailers I should be aware of? Any new Star Wars shit? Marathon, the alpha's tomorrow. I didn't sign up for that shit. Can you still get a code? I didn't really care. I'm not gonna lie. Can you still sign up for it? I can sign up before I go to bed and maybe get a code. Quit lying, ain't no games to play. Said your favorite streamer. Like we just listed so many cool games coming to the Game Pass alone this year, and niggas choose to be stressed out in Marvel Rivals Season 2. Thunderbolt's first reactions are out. You got like a summary of it. The Expedition reviews drop tomorrow. Oh, bet. We'll be on the lookout for that then. It's been a slow news day. You got an article for the Thunderbolt stuff. Crosswind official gameplay. I don't care about that insurgency stance. I got an interview. You got it, Dust. You got it. You got your interview tomorrow. Everyone loved it pretty much. Really? MCU's back? Thunderbolt? Displacement. That's the next film I'm seeing. Tomb Water. Oh, that's the link right there. Says, shoot, hit us with some politics. I don't have any politics to talk about besides Pete's Headsworth or whatever his name is being drunk all the goddamn time. That nigga was drunk during Easter. The liberal media is after me. Directive 8020 character trailer. What is that? They had another signal chat. I saw that. We talked about that. I saw that. That's why he's so nervous. There was a clip of him on the White House lawn during Easter, and they asked him about that second signal chat, and he said that the liberal news is just trying to take him down, and then his voice cracked. That shit was funny. I was like, yeah, whatever they said you did it. It's just the liberal media. Summer Robot Wars Y. China tested an H-bomb over the weekend too. For those unaware, an H-bomb is a hydrogen bomb. From what I read, I believe it's 100 times more powerful than the stuff that they dropped on Japan. That's no bueno. And we are in the middle of a trade war. Why are you talking about that shit, bro? Kind of scary. And it's non-nuclear too. What's the difference? Like, what does that mean? Does it not have like doesn't have the same radiation? Does it have the same explosive power but without the radiation? Is that what that means? I didn't know that was a thing. I don't see no trailers. Pretty much no Fallout. That's crazy. Exactly, so it doesn't violate any accords. Very interesting. China can test whatever they want. We could blow their Great Wall up if we wanted to. Yeah, see, I don't like that attitude, bro. I don't like that shit, man. Why do you want a nuclear holocaust? Why?
Since super chats are just a note.
Who does that benefit? Like
that means for every donation TBH gets,
oh shit,
I get the chance to gaze into Sonic's dreamy green eyes.
I can't stress enough, this all could be avoided if this nigga would just stop fucking antagonizing everybody. Niggas is praying for Modern Warfare. Like I said, when that draft comes, I ain't worried about it because I'm too old. Yo, shout out to a die with the $5 super chat. Gonna have to put Ethos on fraud watch. Wait, what? I just checked my Steam wish list. Where is Samurai Zero? It's been on my list for years, man. I don't know. Ask that nigga. I don't know. Peace is cool, guys. Peace is cool. Peace is cool. I'd rather have lighthearted conversations calling niggas frauds over video games. I don't want to talk about H-bombs, man. Legit, why do some people just think, oh, we can nuke them or something? That ain't teach mutually assured destruction. Ding, 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 ding. It kind of goes back to the lack of media literacy. Like when I left Sinners, I was really concerned that a lot of people, and I feel like Sinners there's some deeper stuff there, but I felt like a lot of the themes were pretty straightforward. But judging by social media, a lot of people didn't really understand the movie. And just to further talk about media literacy, like you said, Black Joy, it's like people are just playing Fallout, but they don't understand there's a message in Fallout. Like, you niggas want to live through Fallout 3? I don't. Like, what are you talking about, right? Like, this is not World War II. In World War II, we were the only one with that weapon, so we were allowed to do whatever we want. Now there are several nations with that weapon, so if somebody pops off, that's no bueno. Yeah, we're not trying to fight no super mutants. Was Sinners entertaining, though? Asking for a friend? Absolutely. That's what makes Sinners so good. And I hope Sinners inspires filmmakers to get back to, in Hollywood as well, as investing in films that are just original IPs. Sinners is the #1 selling new IP in like the last 10 years in the movie theaters. It's not a franchise. It's just an original idea. That's what makes it so good. It's entertaining. It has a good message. The cinematography is good. The acting, it's all across the board. I don't have any crazy criticisms of it. You're like, is it entertaining? Nigga, go to the fucking movie theater, bro. And it's made by black people. Fucking support that shit. Support art. Great music. Yeah. I'm not playing this shit. Oh my God, a pirate survival game. Not gonna lie, most of you niggas wouldn't make it through basic training. I currently train soldiers, and they can't even cut the school portion, let alone the physical part. Oh shit! What is this displacement?
I have arrived at Rubicon Station.
My only criticism is the first half before the vampires was amazing. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh shit, what are you talking about, dude? My only criticism is that shit was too fire, nigga.
I'm terrified of the things I have to do to escape this hell.
It's crazy too. Now that I'm thinking about it with like Sinners, there really is a generation of y'all that didn't grow up like from like the 70s through the early 2000s was like a great time for cinema. Like I feel like Sinners is the first movie I've seen in a while where it reinvigorated that movie magic. Like the MCU has done a lot of great, but it's done a lot of damage. And like now that I think about it, it's like, wow, a lot of y'all did grow up and like all you know is the fucking MCU with a few different movies sprinkled in here and there. It's like, we got to get back to like original shit, man. We need more Kill Bills. But more Django's. That's why they're lit off the chicken jockey.
Dad, come back.
Yeah, Dad's not coming back. You ain't lying. Hopefully it inspires people. Get inspired, get inspired, get inspired. I do miss all those martial arts movies. I do miss like the real martial arts movies, the ones that came from China where the dub was ass, but the fucking choreography was fire. Like when Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon hit the movie theaters when I was a kid, that was an event, bro. That shit was fire, and it's still fire. Not playing that either. Let's see.
Peggy 12.
Everything Everywhere All at Once gave me that same. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll give that. Everything Everywhere All at Once was fire too. That was a good one too. Yeah, I think I take back what I said. Everything Everywhere All at Once was the first movie I feel like in a while that gave me that feeling. And then now Sinners, since that movie. That was a good movie. Overcome the Impossible. Jordan Peele's been dropping bangers too. His new movie Him looks good. Yeah, that new one looks all right. I wasn't the biggest fan as the last one, the one with Keke Palmer. I didn't like that one as much as Get Out. Get Out was fire though. I'm not saying like bangers don't drop. I'm just saying it feels like it's far and few between. Versus when I was a kid or like a young adult, like fire movies were dropping like it seemed like every other month. It was frequently dropping. That's all I'm saying. It's just the frequency. You ever watch Blade of the Immortal? Nah, what's that? This is a 13-minute trailer? Oh, I seen this gameplay. Yeah, I didn't like this. I remember we saw this last week. No, thank you. We used to get bangers a week now. Yeah, you know what's crazy too? I was telling my girl about this shit. The movie theater I go to, they have a monthly subscription for $20 a month. You can see as many movies as you want a day, as long as a seat is available. For $20 a month. I said, this is a great deal I wish existed when I was in fucking high school. Too bad it ain't enough movies to justify that shit. But if it was, it's Regal has it. Regal has it. And I think you get like discounts on snacks and shit like that. If it was good movies dropping all the time, I'd be a Regal subscriber, bro. Tuesday, I'm free. I'm gonna go watch a damn movie, bro. Get this shit out of here. Oh, never mind. Fuck Regal. The Regal I go to, nice. I ain't gonna lie. The Regal I go to is nice. The movie theater I used to go to was nice, but they got a little ghetto over the last year, but they fell off. So we started going to the Regal. AMC is ghetto around here.
Hi, I'm Kim Steiner from Noodle Cat Games. Let's dive into Cloudheim's crafting and shop management. The first step is gathering materials by defeating enemies, harvesting resources, or exploring dungeons. Don't worry about inventory limits. All your hard-earned loot is automatically sent back to your home base. Cloudheim
AMC is ghetto everywhere. Every time I've been to an AMC, the popcorn was stale. Like, oh my God, popcorn stale. AMC got the chairs like Spirit Airlines, bro. You just be sitting there, shoulders like this. Can't even enjoy the movie. I'm not going to no movie theater that don't got a reclining seat, bro. It's fucking 2025. Upgrade your shit. Dry ass popcorn. What's up? You hungry? You hungry? Yes? Okay. I'm almost done. 1 second. Ryan Coogler Centers had the third biggest Monday domestically for any horror film, earning $7.18 million. I saw it did 61 domestically opening weekend. That's pretty good for an original IP. I feel like the comedy genre in movies is dead. Yeah, like that early 2000s comedy style, like Dodgeball, those type of movies. They don't exist anymore. But I mean, I feel like that coincides with like the whole cancel culture. Everybody's too afraid to fucking just make something silly, because everything is like super police now. Things have swung too far left on the pendulum. It's like, bro, let's just get back to I was watching clips of Rush Hour. If Rush Hour 1 and 2 came out in 2025, everybody would have got canceled. But that movie is considered a classic, and it's not considered a classic amongst black people. It's considered a classic by pretty much anybody who watched it. I hate to break it to you, but Rush Hour is racist. That shit is racist. It's so much, but like what makes it great is it's racist across the board. It's just race jokes across the board. Everybody was getting it in the movies. And the shit is funny, but I feel like you can't make that anymore, bro. Everything's so fucking serious. Move aside, Kobe. Right. That shit is fucking funny, bro. Like, you can't get that anymore. Everybody's too sensitive now. I personally think anything can be funny as long as it's well written. If you want to make an edgy joke, you better stick that landing.
You hear that, Shadow? Get off my man Sonic's dick!
I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of people don't stick the landing nowadays, especially like because the new edgelord is content creators. A lot of content creators, they're just not fucking funny. They want to make edgelord jokes. And did you like Oppenheimer? I didn't watch it. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't interested in that movie at all. Not really interested in learning about the process of killing millions of people. The result of Oppenheimer wasn't particularly good. And then on top of that, black soldiers came back and couldn't get a loan from the bank. So I'm always going to slander World War II cocksuckers. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to the bathroom and feed my dog, and then I'm going to get on the game. Yo, shout out to Afro with the sub.
A BBC. Only Sonic wields that type of power.
Okay. Lakers putting the belt on them boys. They playing right now. What's the score? Shit, let's look it up. Oh, they are. Oh shit, third quarter. It's still anybody's game. They got time to come back, but they're going stupid right now. Why don't people like Michael B. Jordan? People don't like Michael B. Jordan? I haven't heard that one. I have not heard that one. I think it's the opposite. People be lusting for him. Your mama probably love him.
One loyal fan. Although not as loyal as Amy's dumbass is to me.
Yo, shout out to Sadistic with the sub. He said hating just to hate. Only weird women in chat rooms don't like him. I guess. Can't believe he's fucking did good. This is another update? What the fuck? This man, Siggy, will not get off this game, bro. You beat it. Let it go. What the fuck is this update for? They had horny shit in the movie. I saw a lot of people talking about that. I was like, that's what y'all took away from the movie? All the horny shit? Only reason to hate him is the Killmonger haircut popularity. Yeah, but that wasn't his fault, though. That wasn't his fault. You know, I feel like that deserves a documentary in itself. Like, who greenlit the Killmonger haircut for like all the video games and movies after Killmonger, right? Because like I don't remember any point where like the black community was like, man, we got to start rocking the Killmonger. Like when Bobby Brown came out with the Gumby, niggas was rocking the Gumby back in the day. I don't remember anybody being like, yo, we gotta rock the Killmonger. That was a direct result of white folks just not consulting black people, bro. Oh shit, the CIA at work. I do not remember that shit. Only person I know who had the Killmonger was Ace. Like, why was Miles on that shit? Yeah, that fit in the end of Spider-Man 2 is terrible. This update balance adjustments and changes of gear. They just dropped the update yesterday, though. So is this another update? TVH with another Bobby Brown reference. I'm just being real. Bobby Brown made the Gumby popular. The Killmonger is the white male fantasy of the two haircuts they want the most. Wait, what? Echo from League of Legends had it since 2015. I kind of hate that people lumped him in the group. I don't play League, so I can't even speak on that. Bro, check the patch notes. I ain't reading that shit, bro. I'm finna pull up and air this bitch out. Can you help me? I'm stuck. Made a little extra in commission this week, and I'm trying to decide between a Steam Deck OLED or a ROG Ally. I believe the ROG Ally is more powerful because it's newer, but the Steam Deck has more overall community support with terms of like applications and stuff like that. So I'd probably say the Steam Deck. If I were to buy a handheld, I'd get the Steam Deck. It'd be easier to find YouTube videos on how to install X, Y, and Z, all the plugins and shit like that. Yeah, it's another hot fix of optimization. Gotcha. Okay. Hey, don't put that on white people. I don't want that shit. Hey, it wasn't black people that was gassing that haircut, so who was it? Who was it? I don't think it was the Latino community. The Latino community wasn't worried about what we was doing until Sinners came out. I don't think it was the Asians. The Asians don't pay attention to us at all. Oh, shit. They ever fixed them damn trophies? I don't know. I would say get the ROG Ally and install Steam OS on it to get the best of both worlds. Oh, that's right. You could do that. That's just an extra step. Come on, bro. Fucking hurry up. Don't forget about the Legion Go. We gonna forget about it. Definitely. Did Latinos dislike Sinners or something? Nah, I'm not gonna put that on the whole Latino community. There's a Latino creator that went viral. He was basically bitching about the lack of representation for Latinos and Sinners. It wasn't the community, it was just him. But he went viral and he getting cooked basically. He said, we do not claim him. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all niggas did not even go watch Blue Beetle. Be quiet. Sounds like rage bait. Even if it is, like, I just don't understand why people do that shit. I don't understand the rage bait type shit. Like, you just totally missed the point of the movie, huh, buddy? My Hispanic homies got the Edgars, the kill. The Edgar haircut is the Killmonger for haircut for Latinos. We need a documentary on that. Who was the first Edgar to rock a Edgar, and was his name Edgar, or did that just become a meme in itself? We need an Edgar documentary, bro. My gym is full of Edgars, and that shit is fucking funny, bro. Let's say like maybe because I never seen Latinos work out before moving to California. And like the new gym that I'm in is mad Edgar's in there. And like I never realized, it's just fucking funny when you realize you've never seen something before until you see it. I never realized I'd never seen like Edgar's work out before. You just used to seeing him on the street with the heavy black tee. People say, cause you know the era of this loud ass game. You know the era of the tall tees, the 3X tees and shit like that. People say that shit is dead. It died in the early 2000s, like Soulja Boy and the Franchise Boys and shit like that. No, it didn't. It just the culture transferred over to the Latinos because the Edgars be rocking 3XL tees. They just be black. That's what I noticed. They always got the Edgar haircut, the 3XL black tee, and jeans that are so baggy they look like fucking capris. They be in the gym with like more form-fitting clothes. Bro, it was a mullet. They be in the gym with more form-fitting clothes. So they're like, I never realized I'd never seen an Edgar workout till I just joined the gym recently. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is fucking funny because I'm so used to seeing them in baggy clothes. I'm like, yo, a lot of you niggas got noodle bob arms. We gotta hit the biceps, boys. Oh shit. Edgar's been around for a long ass time. It only got viral because of the taper got added to it. That's fucking funny. A lot of them are like super skinny. Mark Echo got them boys in the chokehold. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody putting in work. I'm not doing this shit. They said I needed to farm this to get some special kit, but then I can get a better one later. I'm not doing this shit. I don't care. We're leaving. The crevice. That's why they wear the shit baggy. Okay. I think there's a side quest I need to do. I started playing The Last Prince of Persia because you kept talking about it. The game is great. Better late than never. I'm glad you checked it out. The one that came out last year. It was a really good game.
Thanks for the resub.
The question is, how do I get up there? Oh, not up there. I went to Six Flags in Vallejo, California. It's 104. It was mad Hispanic teens in all black heavy jeans and sweaters. Oh shit. To be fair though, I'm not gonna put that on the Edgars because I've seen that on the East Coast too. Like in the summertime, niggas be having on bubble coats and shit. Niggas be having on the Montclairs with the Timbs and shit. They deadass be doing that shit, bro. All they care about is the drip. Look, yeah, but look what I got on. Like, you ain't hot, bro, but look what I got on though. The North Face with the jeans and shit. They be doing that shit on the East Coast too. I'm not gonna put that on the Edgars. That's fucking funny. Is that a side quest? That's the one I need to do. You remember going to Six Flags America at least once when you're in the DMV? I've been to Six Flags before. I don't really remember it. I've been to Six Flags and I've been to it was like in Williamsburg, I believe. Williamsburg, Virginia. Who's from the DMV? I don't know if that park still exists. There was a park in Williamsburg, Virginia. What is it called? That one I remember being pretty good. No, not the Great Wolf one. Busch Gardens. Yeah, Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens. That's what it was. I've been to that one. That one was all right. Does that still exist? I've been to King's Dominion too. That one was okay. How they not getting heat strokes? Because the drip keeps them cool. The drip keeps them cool. Who mama is this? What the hell?
All these bodies. What is he trying to do here?
This shit Burberry though. You can't rock this shit pretty much. In Wisconsin, we had Dells. I've never heard of that Dells. King's Dominion sucks. It got rid of all the Nickelodeon stuff. That's why I asked, is that stuff still around? Because, you know, every 10 years, like, the world changes, like, the environment. So, like, things might be good now, but it won't be later. Did you listen to Cushion Orange Juice too? Is that new? Did that come out? I saw a clip from the Joe Budden pod. Is that why Wiz Khalifa was on the Joe Budden podcast? He dropped a new tape. It's fire. I gotta listen to it. Well, what he said on that podcast wasn't fire. The nigga was talking about the flat earth and shit. I'm like, bro, all that weed has officially fried that nigga's brain, bro. Because he was talking about the earth was flat. When he takes flights, the plane always goes straight. So that's how he knows the earth is flat. I'm like, Trump, please, can you tariff podcast mics? For the love of God, we tariff everything but the podcast equipment. That shit is dangerous. Like, bro, we like your music, but other than that, shut the fuck up, dude. We got way too much science, man. Way too much science. I cut that shit. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow then in the gym. I didn't know it dropped. I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow. Be like, well, you lucky you rap good, because we ain't really trying to hear it. Just stick to rapping about smoking weed and fucking bitches. Like, we don't hear that shit. Oh. Getting too much. That's right, he is doing Muay Thai. He's smoking weed and getting kicked in the head and shit. All right. Give me that. What Snoop Dogg do to him? Trump did something to Snoop. Could be that, man. It could be that. That's all he do in the album, so you're in for a great treat. Saying so. Yeah, that's actually good that he dropped, because I've been looking for, I feel like I've been listening to the same shit over and over a lot recently. I've been looking for something new to listen to. And I've been feeling like the Spotify algorithm is ass. The fucking Spotify AI DJ, he suggests the same songs all the time. And then when he do suggest songs, you know, the other day, it actually pissed me off. The fucking Spotify DJ the other day, I'm in the gym. He's like, here's some tunes that I think you might like. It starts playing like death metal. And you know, no disrespect to anybody who likes that. I just don't like that shit. And in my head, I'm thinking, why would you think I would like that? I don't want to hear that shit, bro. The one in Six Flags America and Bowie is ass. Most of the rides are broken. That sounds about right. I've never been to that one. That sounds about right. Bitch. Give me that. Give me that. Did you do the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme? I did. I don't know why I did that. Shit. I've been listening to nothing but 80s and 90s R&B. Pretty much. I'm definitely in my old head phase. But I mean, I asked it yesterday. Who the new artists I should look out for? Who gonna be on the XXL freshman? I'm not one of the old heads that be hating. If I don't like something, it's because I listened to it. I sat on this stream and I listened to everybody that was on the XXL freshman list. I went to their Spotify page and listened to their top 5 songs. All that shit was ass. So like, I be looking for new shit to listen to, but that shit is not good, bro. What a new legends at, man. All that shit is ass. I gotta find a vinyl for New Edition, the Heartbreak album. I want that shit on vinyl. Oh, you bitch. I said a N-E Heartbreak. Coco Jones dropped this week. I'm not too familiar with her. Namoi Shura. Are these R&B artists? That's what I need to start searching shit on TikTok. I need to get on R&B TikTok for like suggestions. The Outcast action figures? Nah, I ain't see that. I ain't buying that. There's an op over here, top op. Oh, hell nah. Here we go with these fucking shielded enemies. You blocked that shit? Bitch, blocked up. Alright. Oh shit, he come back. Big X is nice, but the majority... What the hell, bro? What link the hell? What the hell you just put in here? But the majority of his new stuff is trash. Big X is okay to me, but like all his songs use like... I feel like his songs are too reliant on samples, and they're not clever. I like samples that are like clever flips where you don't even know it's a sample. All his shit just straight up just takes an old song and throws an 808 on it. To me, that's lazy. Like, I'll just go listen to the other song. I like it more anyway. Who that is? Is that a monster? Oh, piece of candy, nice. I know Static Skellector got an album coming out that look fire with a bunch of it sounds like Texas Flips though. I don't know anything about Texas Flips. What do you mean? Rod Wave got that problem really bad. Well, Rod Wave is just sad. You listen to Currency? Not recently. I used to listen to a lot of Currency in the early 2000s. Is he still releasing stuff? He got a little redundant for me. But yeah, Rod Wave is just too damn sad for me. Like, I'm trying to live life and shit. Like, if you got a friend that only listens to Rod Wave, you might want to check up on them. Like, you okay, buddy? You want to talk about it? What do you think of Tupac? I love Tupac. What kind of question is that? I will say it's very interesting that we live in a day and age where like people be wearing Tupac shirts. You'll ask like, "What's your favorite Tupac song?" They'll be like, "Oh, I just like the shirt." Like, what? You like Nirvana? What's your favorite Nirvana song? I just got the shirt. Okay, it's just an aesthetic to you niggas. Okay. Dog, my little sister, all 12 months. Last year, she only streamed Rod Wave. That shit looked like a meme. It cracked me up. Hey, you might want to check it. You might want to give your sister a hug or something, dog. So you can't be trusting hardcore Rod Wave fans. Like, bro, like, we get it. Before you got rich and famous, you was fat and broke. So like the nigga was depressed, but now you rich. So now you just fat. So like, what are you depressed about? Like, I'm sorry. I should have did that. Like, it was just there. I'm sorry. But like, what are you sad about, bro? Like, I don't understand it, dude. Like, take a break. Why are you hitting me? You need a hug? Come here. You don't get to hit me and then act mysterious. You don't get to do that. What's wrong? I fed you. We went for a walk. I'm giving you a hug. I talked to you all day. You live in a nice apartment. It's nice and cool. All the bitches in the neighborhood love you. Yeah. I just gotta remind you who you are. Lick your lips. Why you acting so light-skinned, bro? Shit is weird. Don't do that. They're gonna say you're body shaming a millionaire? I don't care. I told y'all, you niggas can never cancel me. You know what I'll do? I'll just hit stop streaming on OBS. I'll be all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't say that about him. Be like, bro, the things that I've heard about myself, I turned out okay. I hear to check on when it goes on the Rod Wave. Is that what it was? I've been broke so many times. Don't know what to believe. It sucks too because he put himself in a crazy box. A very interesting box. Rod Wave is he's almost like the male Mary J. Blige. Because we like Mary J. Blige when she's singing about sad shit. The moment she happy, outside of a few songs, like All I Want to Be Is Happy, but outside of a few songs, it's like, most of you just want to hear Mary J. Blige sing about sad shit. It's a crazy box to be in. Mary J. Blige singing about another failed relationship. Right. Be like, Mary, you like 60. You okay? Like, you ever start to think you're the problem, Mary? Oh shit, checkpoint. He had a song for this YK. He had a song for the Sinners. Who's YK? YK Osiris? Who are you talking about? YK Osiris. It's like people were happy the weekend was going through a breakup because the music was gonna be fire. That's real. That's real. You gotta get. That's how artists get inspiration, going through shit. That's why like you need to go. Oh, you were just saying I thought you were saying an artist. Like you need to go through things to get inspiration to create some of your best art. I'd argue that's why some of Drake's music is so stale. He ain't gone through nothing recently. He just rich and living his life and fucking chicks, bruh. And guess what? That's all he talks about. That nigga needed to get his ass beat. I predict the next Drake album will be absolutely amazing or a fucking ass. No in between. He might finally be inspired. You said not too much. I'm not saying nothing negative. I'm just being real. He might have needed to get his ass beat. We all need to be humbled. My wrestling coach used to say you don't get better beating up people you know you can beat up. You got to fight people you know you can't beat.
This month's bank statements.
He should have some material. Yeah, like we might get the best Drake album in a long time. We all need an ass whooping every once in a while. That's the reason why some of y'all act the way that y'all do, because you ain't never got your ass whooped. I needed an ass whooping as a kid. That's what happened to Jay-Z. Jay-Z got his ass beat by Nas. We all acknowledge it, but Jay-Z moved on, though. That's what I respect. We all take an L. Alley-oop. Okay. Everybody need their ass beat. You read Old Thought Next Door by Quan Mills yet? No, I ain't read it yet. I ain't read it yet. I ain't read that classic yet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It takes a man to admit he's wrong or he lost. Some of y'all need to be humble, bruh. There was times where like I said things as a kid, you know, when you in middle school and high school and that puberty kicking in, you start getting your first little taste of testosterone. You start talking a little hot, especially to your mom. I remember the first time my dad told me to square up. I was like, oh, jeez. Oh, shit. Some of y'all missed out on that chapter of life because you don't know your daddy. Your uncle should have did it. Oh, shit. Oh, Joe! A snake? What the fuck is that? Bitch! Oh, fuck, man. I'm backwards. I tested Pops. I didn't test my mom, but she was too heavy-handed. Well, I never fought my mom. I wasn't saying that. But, you know, back talking is what I meant. My dad gave me a big-ass knot. I remember the first time I fought my dad, fucking, he told me to square up. And he swung on me, and I blocked that shit like an anime character. I blocked that shit. And keep in mind, my dad is a former amateur boxer. He was pretty good. And then he was in the military, too, so he was trained to fight. And he's from Chicago, so he's a nigga. The South Side, to be exact. But that nigga swung on me, and I blocked that shit. And I remember I smiled like it was an anime moment. And my dad even clouded me up. He was like, okay. He's like, that's a solid defense. And then that nigga hit me in the stomach, and I fell to my knees. I think it hit me with a 3-piece after it hit me in the stomach, bro. I was like, oh shit. But I still remember that shit. That's why I remember that story, because I was like, damn, my dad clouded me up. That's crazy. I can fight a little bit. Yeah, I felt powerful in the moment, bro. Oh shit. It got cocky, but some of y'all missed that chapter in life, and that's why y'all act the way that y'all fucking do, bro. It only took me getting my ass beat a couple times for me to start acting right. Violence is a powerful tool when used correctly. The problem is too many people abuse it. Man, them punches knock the wind out of you. Knock the wind. You like you coughing on lint and shit. Then you on your knees begging for life. A lot of niggas ain't even get to know how's your day. Pops let them compliment. I needed many whoopings. Not gonna lie, I did too. I was a little badass kid. I've had those conversations about raising kids with somebody. Somebody want to be a gentle parent. I'm like, I get it, because I'm not trying to advocate for none of that shit either. But I was like, I'm just telling you, I'm being honest. I was like, I need to get my ass beat. I was a very mischievous kid. I was too smart for my own damn good. Every once in a while, you gotta smack somebody. Like, I used to talk very hot to teachers, boy. My uncles used to beat my ass and punch me in the chest. It wasn't my uncles. It was my cousins. When they would visit cousins, they always wanted to fight for some reason, especially my cousins in Atlanta. She was fucking annoying. Shit. Hello, Spider-Man. Sit down. Give me that. Yes, sir. You've completed the bonus training for Twisted Mage. Nah, I've had several teachers that ain't been shit my whole life. Don't feel bad. Bro, you can't even put belt to ass nowadays without people getting noisy and sensitive. Shit is crazy. Me and my father fought one time and he stopped putting hands on me since. Damn, you said you won that? Wait, what? Real life experiences, but it's too many people growing up. It's too many people growing up in front of the computer, just be saying whatever. Be like, yeah, that's why y'all talk the way that y'all do. Oh, I missed the treasure chest. That's why y'all talk the way that y'all do. It's no repercussions for anything. I feel like people don't understand, like, even like simple shit, like old multiplayer games. If your friends came over and they played Smash Brothers, GoldenEye, 2K, whatever, you start talking hot, a little too hot, you might have to fight. Like, that's not a thing anymore. Everybody just does everything online. There's no repercussions. They burning books over here, Trump? Okay. I'm still crying. He beat his dad. He said, I'm the daddy here now. I pay the bills around here. Hella fights over GoldenEye. Yeah, especially if you used what was the short dude who had the small hitbox? If you used him, you was a bitch. I knew something was gonna jump. I knew it. I'm not falling for that. Odd job, yeah. Can I move? Can I live? Oh, no. Bitch. Odd job with the golden gun. Straight up bitch for doing that shit. Let's see. Me watching with my phobia spiders. YouTube chat, let's get the likes up. You heard the man, get the likes up, bro. Give me that. Nearly induced in air. Back in my day.
I accept.
Run my fade, run my fade. Oh, he running it. Run my fade, run my fade. Run my fade. Nope, sit down. Necklace of sealed earth orb. Whatever. I'm gonna try to mix gentle parenting at OG, like belt to ass as last resort. That's kind of how I feel, yeah. That's how I feel. But you never know until you in the mix. You never know. You might get soft. Of course I missed that. What the fuck am I fighting? Fucking mutated ass Cleveland spider. Oh, he got combos. Bro, that was like a 12 piece. Fucking bullshit. Feels like a lot of common sense is being willfully ignored by the new gen, especially when dumb and hazardous stuff like collaborating with Fleece Johnson shit just baffles me. I agree. It's like, how much attention do you really need, bro? Like, why are we entertaining Kanye in the fucking clan outfit? Like, you need views that bad, dude. Where's your moral compass? You ever experienced your game console being destroyed by your parents? I haven't, but I've had friends whose parents did that stuff. No, the closest thing I've had to that is I got bad grades one year, and my dad threw the PS2 in the trash can. I watched him do it, so I thought it got thrown away. But then, like months later, we went to go visit my cousins in Chicago, and they had a PS2. And I said, wait a minute, you niggas damn near live in the projects. How you got a PS2? Like, it turns out it was all a show. My dad actually took it out. He went back and took it out the trash can and then shipped it to them. I was like, wait, you got a PS2 and you got all the games that I had. Where y'all get this from? Your daddy sent it to us. Let me stop. You should have took it back. I was like, nah, y'all can have it. Y'all need it. Like, let me stop. Let me stop, because those are my favorite. Those are actually my favorite cousins too. Let me stop. I'ma still talk shit. I would have been sick. Nah, I was sick to some degree, but then I was happy because like they were a little less fortunate. So I was like, instead of it going in the trash, I would rather it go to my cousins like that. I was like, it was cool. It was what it was. And I was being a little badass kid. I deserved it. So whatever. In retrospect. But that was my initial response. How the fuck y'all afford this shit? Like, I know where y'all live. Are you dickhead? Parents raised you right. You know, maturing is realizing. My voice fucking cracked. I'm sorry. Maturing is realizing, like, wait a minute. I don't think my parents did that bad of a job. Because you niggas is crazy. Am I normal? We get some night wrist guards. My dad wouldn't wreck my console, but he hid the controllers and shit like that. Nah, my parents didn't do anything. They just tried to warn me over and over, but I was out of control. Right, my parents had their issues, but yeah, you feel like you didn't get raised right because like your parents had issues, but then you realize like, wow, some people really ain't working with a full deck of cards. The motherfucker down the stairs, he was trying me, bro. Be like, you know what? You know, my parents, they had a 75% batting average. I'll take that because this nigga's batting with a 30 over here. Oh shit. Not today, buddy. Sit down. Give me that. Bring Todd to pay bills and do chores for your parents seems crazy until you hit the dorms and you see niggas don't know how to do laundry or cook. Yeah, that's like the baffling thing. It'd be like simple stuff. Like you don't know how to make toast. You don't know how to separate the whites from the colors. That sounds crazy out of context. But even that, like fuck that. Like fuck separating. You just don't know how to load the laundry up. Like you don't know how to like. And you know the crazy part is too, we got Tide Pods now. You don't even have to measure out how much liquid you need, or if you use the powdered kind. You literally just put a Tide Pod in the washing machine. You don't know how to do that? Like, you okay, buddy? Like, my mama do that shit, bro. That shit for women. And then they say shit like that, and he'd be like, yeah, we definitely cut from a different cloth. Like, the other day, so like for those unaware, if you have T-Mobile, if you want to, there's screen protectors. If you get a screen protector from T-Mobile, whenever it cracks or breaks, you can go to T-Mobile and they'll replace it for free. So you get a lifetime warranty from T-Mobile. So my screen protector cracked the other day. So I went to T-Mobile after the gym, right? And it's these two Armenian dudes. One's actually fixing my phone and the other one works there. He's talking to the dude. And they just randomly started talking about women. And the dude was just like, yeah, man, you see that hot bitch that just came in here? Yeah, she's always coming in here, bro, asking for help. He's like, yeah, she's like Armenian? No, she's Russian. He's like, dude, for real? He's like, yeah, those Russian bitches love Armenian men because they're so docile to Armenian men. I don't know what it is. And mind you, I'm sitting here as a customer just trying to get my phone fixed. And then they're like looking at me and like, I'm just looking like, yeah, we were raised different. Cause I'm sitting here like, I don't agree with that. I'm like, yo, these niggas watch Fresh and Fit. I've never heard, like, you see that shit on the internet, but that was the first time. I'm almost 35 years old. That is the first time I ever heard anybody refer to a woman as docile in real life. Man, them Russian bitches is docile to Armenian men. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you? Get me out of here. Like, I'm like, I'm co-sign that, bro. You niggas is weird, bro. Like, had you looking around, wonder where the prank camera. I was like, yo, you really talk like, but even if that's how you feel, also in my head, and this is an example of what I mean, like how people are raised differently. Even if that's how you generally talk and you feel, I'm a customer. It's just at bare minimum, it's unprofessional to talk like that in front of people that you don't know. I could have reported your ass. My arch nemesis, hold up, y'all. Let me lock in. Batter's up. What? What's that? I'm powering up. What? How did that hit? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Give me that. Those channels really got a hold of the youth. They do. They do. Oh, am I plagued? I am. I'm gonna wait for the plague to wear off. All those guys in the phone stores talk like that. I be trying to get in and get out when it comes to phone stores, because like the longer you stay in a store, the more they be trying to upsell you on shit. Like, you ever been in the T-Mobile store for more than 5 minutes? Hey, we got home internet. Nigga, I'm not buying no home internet from T-Mobile. It's different. We got a router now. Okay, but it still uses cell phone towers. That shit is ass in comparison to gigabit internet. I'm never using a cell phone tower for home internet. I'm a streamer. I need real internet. Maybe that shit is cool when you on the go, you in another country, you need a little MiFi or some shit, but it's $50. It's only $50 a month. Unlimited data. It's $50 a month because that shit is ass, nigga. It's cell phone service. I don't want to use it. Keep asking you, would you want to pre-order the next phone? No, nigga. I don't know. You do for an upgrade. You got that's what they told me when I was there last time. You got an iPhone 13, okay? And I bet you it's gonna be like the iPhone 17, bitch. This shit, you see this shit? The screen's still working. The text message is still working. It ain't gonna have no features on there that I need but a slightly better camera. And I don't take pictures all the time because I ain't in the fucking mirror all day. When this bitch start working, that's when I'm gonna upgrade. But right now, I don't see a reason. And then these tariffs hitting too. Fuck out of here, bro. Them $1,000 phones about to be $4,000, bro. I do not need an iPhone 17 pre-order. You bringing up past trauma for me? Get your tight ass shirt out of here, bro. Them niggas in T-Mobile always got tight ass t-shirts on. It is funny too because in California, at least where I live, is mad Armenians that work in T-Mobile, but on the East Coast, it was always mad Dominicans that worked in T-Mobile. So I'm trying to think, are Armenians the West Coast Dominicans or some shit? Like, like, you know how like Filipinos be mad nurses and shit like that? It's like a rite of passage for Dominicans to work at T-Mobile. Is it the same for Armenians? Oh shit, honey, you gonna be nurse? You said kinda. That shit is fucking funny to me. Like, what did you niggas get together in a congregation and say we all gonna work at T-Mobile? I ain't gonna knock it, you know, it's legal, but that shit is still I find random shit like that funny. Like, why is everybody in here Dominican? Like, was there some fucking bulletin board posted? Oh shit. Yeah, I tried T-Mobile internet when I first got to Vegas. The cell network got congested. I had no phone or internet. See, I knew it. They try to upsell that shit like it's regular home internet. No, it's just a cell phone tower. It probably got a bigger antenna in the box that they try to sell you, but it's still cell phone tower footed like signals. Oh shit! I'm not using that shit, bro. This was me with the 7. I didn't feel the upgrade working anymore. Like right now, I'm cool with my 13. Like it does everything I need to do. Until I see like a definitive feature that I absolutely need, my phone about to be paid off. I'm cool. Like and these tariffs about to hit. I'm cool. I'm gonna just pay my cell phone bills. Why don't y'all innovate? And you know the crazy part is too, it don't even need to be a super innovative feature. Can we get a better battery? The new iPhone, the battery lasts 6 hours. This is innovative. 20% more powerful than the last one. Okay, 6 hours is not enough. Can we get a battery that lasts 48 hours off of one charge? Like the old Nokia phones and shit. That would make me upgrade. What's this? Can I open from here? You can never open from here. That's like a $700 upgrade right there with the tariffs. Okay, that looks like we're supposed to go down that way, so I'm not going to go there quite yet because there's something over here I didn't explore, I think. I don't want to miss it. I had an iPhone 11 I need to upgrade recently due to the horror battery. Yeah, eventually, like, that battery life is going to die down, so it's like you're forced to upgrade. I'm ignorant. What's an Armenian? Kim Kardashian. They're people from Armenia. Like, they only exist in California for some reason. Like, they kind of are the West Coast Dominicans. And what I mean is, like, Dominicans only exist in the United States, in New York, Florida. And recently I found out there's a Dominican community in Boston. But it's like Dominicans think America's New York. Like, Armenians think America's California, basically. It's a small country. Do I have enough for an upgrade? Connecticut. Oh yeah, there's some Dominicans in Connecticut. I be forgetting Connecticut's the place people who can't afford to live in New York live. I be forgetting, bro. Endurance. What do I want to do? I'm building health. We're gonna build health. They be opening family gas stations out there in LA and shit, and smoke shops. Yeah, smoke shops. They all dress like Nico Bellic. That shit is fucking funny to me, bro. Armenians dress like Nico Bellic. They'll either wear an Adidas tracksuit, like the full thing, with some Balenciaga shoes, or they'll wear like a Balenciaga. I seen an Armenian woman the other day that had a sweater on that had Balenciaga spammed all over it. I said, I drove by. I was like, you think she's wearing Balenciaga? Like, that shit is fucking funny to me, dude. Like to them, they just buy expensive shit, but none of it matches. I love it, bro. That stuff gives me inspiration. Yeah, she had that shit on though. You see what it is, Big Balenci. Cousin, let's go bowling. Can I hit that? We're gonna risk it for a biscuit here. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh. How was I supposed to get that thing? Fuck! You can't jump in this game. How the fuck do you get there? Bro can't swim. Yeah, the first berserker can't swim. Ain't that funny? Do all this ninja shit, can't swim. Where am I going? I know I dropped a ladder. Is it this one? You gotta run or use the special ability. It's a jump. There's a special ability where you can jump. He literally has fallen. That's there. Where was the shortcut I unlocked? Was it this? Was this the shortcut? Hey, welcome to T-Mobile. They're like that too, now that I think about it. It wasn't just because I have another T-Mobile story too. Shit, okay, almost fell for that again. Like now earlier I was talking about how they were talking about how they like docile women and that shit confused me. I remember when I first moved here, the first time I went to T-Mobile, this dude, I'm pretty sure he was Armenian too. It was the same situation. I think I needed to, oh, you know what it was? I needed to, my phone broke. I needed a new phone. So and it was emergency because I had a business call that same day. It was like some G4 related shit. So I couldn't miss that call. So I had to get up at like 8 in the morning. The store opened at 9. I was there at 9 because my call was at like 4 p.m. So I needed a new phone because my phone broke. It was like the antenna wasn't working or something like that. So the dude who helped me, he couldn't have been older than like 21, and I'm pretty sure he was Armenian based off the accent, like the skin tone and shit like that, and also the designer. That's usually the giveaway. But he's like looking at my phone, like inspecting it and shit, and then he was just like, yeah. So he's like, you from around here? And I'm like, no. He's like, well, where are you from, bro? Where does this take me? I said, I'm from DC. He's like, oh, word. Well, he's like, can I give you some advice? I'm like, put me on. He's like, yeah, be careful, man, when it comes to these LA bitches, bro. I'm not paraphrasing, by the way. Yeah, be careful when it comes to these LA bitches, bro. I'm like, what's wrong? First of all, he didn't tell me nothing I didn't already know, but he was just like, yeah, like women in LA, beautiful. Some of the most beautiful women in the world. But he was like, they smile in your face, but all they want is your money. He's like, I used to get no bitches, bro. I recently got a little BMW. Now everybody want to be with me. I recently had to cut off a girl because like that's all she wanted was the BMW. And like I'm like sitting here saying, I'm like, bro, you're not saying anything to me. First of all, I'm older than you. I think it's because of my skin. People don't know how old I am. Because nobody can guess my age. I'm like, bro, yes, some people use people. And it's a little bit more extreme in LA. We know. I thought you was about to tell me something different, bro. He was on the clock. And well, all I was thinking in my head was, I was like, he must have just recently got played. That's a widely known stereotype. Exactly. Like, it's Hollywood. I'm not even gonna put that on women. It's Hollywood. The men and the women will use you here for various different reasons. Like, that's not a secret. Same shit in Miami. Like, thought you was about to tell me something different, bro. I got a little BMW. I got this job here at T-Mobile. Now they're all on my dick. I'm like, bro, just fix my phone, nigga. Like, do I look friendly to you? What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Oh, shit. Those little interactions like that shit is always funny to me. Bro, needed a therapy session? Yeah. I thought I didn't feed into it. I was just like, oh, that's what's up, bro. Okay, thanks for putting me on. Just yapping. Yeah, it feel like an unskippable cutscene. Yo, how the fuck do you get... Come on. Ah! bitch. Bro, I want that candy, bro. I gotta go back up there.
Osmo was always planning to kill us.
You're still in just chatting?
Left alive.
Oh shit, let me fix it. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. The first Berserker. You got to use your special ability, but at a specific angle. Oh, so I have to use that jump shit. All right, I'm gonna. Let me see if there. Might have to kill myself. Fuck it. I only got 26,000. That's not a lot. You just need to start the sprint. I did. It didn't do nothing. Is it still World War Bethesda after the Oblivion remaster? Yeah. You think Bethesda gonna get points from me because they released a remaster of a 20-year-old game that works? Nigga, I hope it works. You made it already. What are you talking about? I'm not impressed. It's a remaster. That shit better work, nigga. Matter of fact, it is World War Bethesda because why don't that bitch got mods in it? We giving credit for remasters now? Hell yeah, bruh. We didn't forget about Starfield. This game has been 20 years in the making. I can't tell. That shit boring. Swing on me, nigga. He actually hit me? What the fuck? Give me that shit. 343 couldn't do that with the Master Chief Collection back in 2014. Well, to be fair, 343 is not a talented team. It's not Bungie. You gotta remember, they were trying to remaster a game they didn't make. All they've done is failed. 343 is the very definition of failing upwards. They couldn't do a remaster. They can't make an original game. I don't know why they exist. Now that you mention it with Bethesda, who gets credit for the recent Doom games? Bethesda or id? Oh, id. Bethesda doesn't have anything to do with the development of the new Doom games. That's id Software. Bethesda just publishes it. So they foot the bill.
It's rough.
Yo, shout out to Black Shogun with the sub. Appreciate it. And to be fair, I actually can argue Bethesda deserves even less credit for the upcoming Doom because now Microsoft owns Bethesda. Keep that in mind. So Bethesda's not publishing Doom anymore. It's just part of the umbrella. It's one of the Bethesda teams or whatever. Microsoft is publishing it. That is id Software that does that shit, bro. Didn't 343 have people on the team that hated Halo? That I don't know anything about. I just know their games suck. Yeah, they can't make a game to say they fucking like, but somehow they keep getting hired. If you and me did a bad job, we'd get fired. All right. Like, I'm gonna try it with this. This nigga killed himself. Like, what's the angle? Well, I'm gonna kill myself again. I'm gonna get this thing. With an attack swing. I was going to try to do my special jump attack, but I slipped off the edge. I'd argue 343 is low-key worse than Ubisoft. Oh, there's a piece of candy right there. I almost missed it. Let's go. I was meant to die. Gonna kill myself again without context is wild. I'm just gonna kill myself again. Fuck it, why not? What up, Mike? I need a token for a javelin or whatever. Wolverine anytime he fed up. I finished reading Godzilla versus the Hulk last night. I don't know if anybody read that. The title's a little misleading. It was okay. It was okay. It was like I give it like a 6 or a 7. The art was better than the actual story. The title's a little deceiving. Tonight I might read Fantastic Four versus Godzilla. And Spider-Man versus Predator comes out tomorrow. Where was I going? The ladder. Lakers won. Shout out to the Lakers. Absolute Batman is what I want to start reading, though. There's a new Wonder Woman that comes out tomorrow, too. Godzilla vs. America. There is Godzilla versus Chicago coming out tomorrow. I thought that was funny. I might pick it off based off the title. Like, what is that about? I'm not gonna lie, that kind of got me intrigued. Like, is this nigga Godzilla fighting O-Block? Like, oh shit. Yeah, we're still getting the last Ronin game. They just announced it. They probably announced it too early. Absolute Batman is great. Ironheart Bad Chemistry was ass. I have that. I didn't read it. I just bought it because it was a #1. I didn't plan to read it though. Thanks for letting me know not to. Godzilla fight. Y'all think I'm joking? Godzilla vs. Chicago. It comes out tomorrow. It's on my app. Look, Google it. It's a real thing. I'm like, who is this nigga fighting? Fucking Tato? Like, that nigga Tato gonna get that nigga a sip of that barley water and knock his ass out, man. Big OTF. Lil Durk versus Godzilla. I may or may not get it for shits and giggles because that title kind of cracked me up. I don't have the jump. Arrgh. All right, fuck it. Wait. Oh, I got it. Allow the black. Let's go. I didn't need the jump. Hell yeah, brother. I'm trying to line this up. Bitch. And I fucked you up. I just looked it up. The cover looks hard. I told you it was real. In July, there's a Godzilla versus the whole Marvel universe, I think, coming out too. I had that one saved. That I was making that shit up. I'm being dead ass serious. Godzilla versus Chicago. The art isn't bad. That shit. Oh my god, I thought I died. I was about to get mad. Fully commits and he gets it first try. Fuck it, we ball. Bullshit ass spider around here or something. Hell, I'm going to see the re-release with the bro this weekend. Talking about for Sinners or what? Godzilla versus the Spirit of King Von. Godzilla versus Cleveland. I don't think Godzilla will win that fight. He's just coming out the ocean. I'm confused because like they're doing this limited crossover with Marvel, right? This Godzilla versus shit. I'm not too familiar with Godzilla's lore. Is Godzilla that powerful? I've only ever seen the old Godzilla movies. Oh, the Godzilla. Those are the ones I've seen. Like the new Godzilla. Is he that powerful? This nigga was shooting laser beams against the Hulk and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Oh, shit. The ending to the book was cool, but the overall book I thought was kind of mid. Huge radioactive lizard. Godzilla never loses. It depends on the era. Godzilla beat God and the devil in the comics. What the fuck? Oh shit. The power scaling for Godzilla. That's fucking funny. I didn't know. I was ignorant. I was like, I didn't know this nigga got down like that. To me, that nigga just a big ass iguana. Like to me, he's in my head when I hear Godzilla, he's a meme. Oh no, Godzilla! The old movies, he's just a meme to me, but I didn't know he was that powerful now. You fucking bitch. I had to lock in for a second. Damn, the comments go crazy. Comments go crazy. Godzilla's technically a cosmic being. See, I gotta catch up on the lore. I made up my mind that because I found that they sell picture frames for comic books specifically. When I have my man cave, when I get a house one day, I'm definitely gonna like in my man cave. I definitely for like my stream room. I definitely want to have like comic books in the background. If I can, I would like to collect more classic stuff. You know, like first appearance of Daredevil or first appearance of Spider-Man, but I know that shit is expensive. The comic shop that I go to, they have like an old Amazing Spider-Man. That shit is like $4,000. I'm like, bruh. So if we gonna have to hit the garage sales, see if we can find somebody's granny giving it away for $2. I would like to, but if not, the stuff that I'm buying right now, I want to hang it up eventually. You getting married before you get a house though? Well, yeah. No sex either. Well, no, I'm not getting married. According to the chat, I'm a man in his mid-30s. I'm not finding love anytime soon. That's what somebody said yesterday. Oh, he's shooting lasers? I need y'all to lay off the podcast, man. Godzilla got the best plot armor. Got the best plot armor. Yeah, nobody checking for me out. So I'm a try. Oh, piece of candy right there. I'm gonna try to read Fantastic Four versus Godzilla tonight, and I'm also read because issue 2 of Sonic and the Justice League came out last week. I gotta read that. This nigga Sonic and Shadow fighting Darkseid and shit. Is that connected? Give me that. Alright. He says stop. I'm being dead ass serious. Damn, chat giving dating advice but still can't figure out the resume. Crazy work. Well, he didn't give me dating advice, to be fair to him. He just said it's over for me. I'm being dead ass serious. There's a comic book series. It's a limited run. I think it's like 6 issues. But it's a crossover between the Justice League and the Sonic and his friends. It's actually pretty good. The first issue was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Sonic Shadow Generation stream win. Never worry. I'm not playing that shit. I played it when it came out 10 years ago. I'm not playing it because it got shadow levels in it. This is what happens when you get a BMW. The women just stealing all the money. Oh shit. Shadow and Batman get along, I assume. Actually, yes. There's actually a moment in the comic book. Because, like, the plot is, like, Darkseid is, without spoiling too much, Darkseid is looking for, like, a gadget in between different dimensions to help him control the universe. And he ends up in Sonic's dimension. So then the Justice League follow. And, you know, Sonic and the team and the Justice League, you know, they have banter or whatever. And they decide to work together. But Shadow's like, no, I don't want to. Because Maria and I don't trust these guys. He's just being edgy. So then Batman chases him. And he's like, I know pain, nigga. I've been through shit. I'm like, this corny ass shit. I was like, but I love it. That's a minor spoiler. But so Batman chases that nigga into an alley. I've been through shit too. My parents been killed, Shadow. So I understand what it feels to have loss. I don't know Maria, but I understand. And then Shadow's like, all right, bet. I'm going to join a team. I trust you, Batman. Look it up. I'm being dead ass serious. That shit is fucking funny. That shit had me laughing. I'm like, get this bullshit off the fucking pages. But was it Barry Allen or Wally West that Sonic was racing? That I don't remember. I don't know. He said he not lying. It was Barry. There you go. Yeah, read it. It's actually worth reading. It's legit not bad. Y'all know I'll be clowning Sonic shit, but it's legit not a bad crossover. I was like, oh, let me get to issue 2 as well. I like the crossover Batman had with the realistic version of the Looney Tunes. That I've never seen. That sounds fucking crazy. You said who won? All I remember was because it was a few weeks ago I read Sonic and Barry were racing, and then Barry's like, you can't beat me. He's like, kid, I'm the fastest person in the world or something like that. And Sonic's like, well, I'm speed perfected or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, nigga. It was the Sonic line I remember. He said, well, I'm speed perfected. I don't remember what Barry said. They actually recently came out with a Popeye the Sailor horror movie. I shit you not. They just making shit at this point. All right. They giving him a little boost for the comic book because whether it's Barry, Wally, or any other fucking Flash, Sonic could never fuck with Flash. The power scaling is way different. But they had to hype him up. Are you interested in Corey Kenshin's manga? I have it, and it's actually pretty good. Sell me on it. What's it about? Do I need to go this way? The Batman crossover with TMNT was fire. I saw the movie for that. That shit was gas. That shit was gas. My favorite scene is when, I think it was Michelangelo. He tripped up the stairs. That shit was fucking funny. Said, be careful what you say about Sonic. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want about Sonic. Hey, you be careful what you say about Sonic, buddy. So this is the checkpoint. It's just a... Shredder versus Batman was heat. Basically a horror story about the black kid getting into school that he always wanted to without too many spoilers. Things aren't as same. Damn, so it's not white supremacy that's beating his ass. They haunt monsters. That sounds alright. What's the verdict on Black Panther versus Predator? I haven't even started that one. I'm gonna get to it. I also want to read Red Coat. I want to read Red Coat because I also want to read something different. I don't want to just read DC and Marvel. I want to read different shit too. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Y'all people, the new Predator movie gonna be animated. Read Wolverine versus Predator first. I gotta find that. Oh, I might be able to catch it online. Tomorrow, Spider-Man versus Predator comes out. I'm definitely getting that. That I am buying. And if they got a foil for that one, I'm getting it. Son of a bitch. Oh, Lord. This game is just too damn easy. The bosses need more to... This game is not easy. I'd say the first half of the game is... But there's definitely been a difficulty spot. I'm getting beat my ass beat right now! I can't move! Oh, my Lord. This game is not easy. I don't know what game. You must be playing on easy mode. Which Predator, Jared or Diddy? Diddy versus Spider-Man. Radiant Black is good from Image Comics. I think I've seen that on my app. I gotta look into that. Where are we going? They need to buff the bosses. I feel like it's been a fair challenge. You playing the game over leveled? In your opinion, what's the greatest comic in your opinion ever? The best comic ever is Comic View. It's a classic from the 90s. You guys wouldn't know about that. I want bosses with 10 health bars. Yeah, I don't got time for all that. Shout out to Ricky Smiley. Shout out to Bruce. Corey Holcomb. You know. Do you read any TMNT comics? I got Rise of Ronin, and I got the Rise of Ronin sequel. And then there's another run coming out too. One of the things, because I've been watching a lot of videos, the one thing I don't like, I will say about comic books, is there's definitely an over and abundance of certain books. So it can make it hard to know what you want to read or collect. Like there's like 45 Batman books out right now going on. I don't like that shit. So I'm only going to read Absolute. It's OD. I feel like they should make more new characters and original stories. This is I'm a sucker for a crossover. I'm not going to lie. Do you have the Naruto TMNT collab? I do. I actually do. I have issue number 2. I couldn't find number 1. I actually saw issue 3 in the store yesterday, but I was like, I'm just gonna get 1. I'll probably buy that book when the full thing comes out next year, the paperback. Other than that, I'm gonna read the rest online, but I got 1 of them. For DC, it's the Absolute run. Yep. For me, for DC, I'm just reading the Absolute run. I literally got them all. Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Batman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Superman. I got them all. It's already enough reading fucking material. But other than that, I'm not all that Detective Comics shit. I'm like, bro, it's too much. I can't keep up with this shit. There's a YouTuber called Comics Explains. He's pretty good. Yeah, I know him. I prefer variant comics. The Absolute series is a reboot. Yeah, no, that's why I want to read it. It's a new, fresh starting point. Different universe. I'm lost right here. I don't know where to go. Bro, are you kidding me? So we're just hating. Bro. Of course, I missed it. Doesn't matter. Variant is nice besides him meat munching Batman. I've never even noticed he was a super Batman fan. He's good, especially when like movies are about to come out. I'll watch Variant because like he'll give you like a refresher. Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna drop a Thunderbolts video because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not familiar with the Thunderbolts at all. Other than it's like Marvel's Suicide Squad. Bro, why can I not time that shit? I'm getting my ass beat. The original Thunderbolts team was different too. Well, you know, the MCU always changes shit from the comic books. Do you ever read manga? Nah, I've never read no manga before. I feel like it's a little bit harder to get into because I don't know what to read. But like comics are my thing because that's what I used to read when I was younger. So I was like, I wanted to pick up a new hobby. New hobbies. Just because, unfortunately, my hobby became my job, which, you know, it's a blessing, but it's also can be annoying. So like I wanted to find new things to get into that have nothing to do with gaming. I'm just curious of how they're gonna handle the Sentry. Exactly. Somebody said earlier the previews came out and is good, so. If you read manga, read Berserk as peak. Man, I heard that shit weird, bro. I don't know. I heard that shit weird. I bet the Black Hokage has never read Naruto. The name. Oh my god, I did. Oh, well, I got a checkpoint. I just beat this dude. He's a harder version. I have no heals coming into this. This round don't count. Yeah, this round don't count. Just killing me. Yeah, I got a shortcut. It's good. Nah, I'm not playing the Oblivion remaster. I'm good off that. I think one of the reasons why it was hard for me to ever get into manga is because it feels like every popular manga eventually gets turned into an anime. So I might as well just watch the fucking anime. The same is not true for comic books. But you don't know what comic book's gonna become a fucking movie. But I'm hoping the Absolute Universe does get movies eventually, because then I'm gonna be rich. Oh shit. Was that not the shortcut to the boss? Where the fuck is? Am I bugging? I'm gonna write that in. Okay. Too much gets cut or adds unnecessary for me. I feel that. Absolute Universe needs animated movies. I'll take that too. It could potentially get turned into an animated movie, TV. I'll take anything. The moment, anytime an adaptation gets announced, the value of those books always skyrocket. So I'm gonna need that. What set you wearing? I don't know. I just put shit on. This ain't like a specific set. I just got this shit on, nigga. Just random shit. Okay, there we go. Let's get it. Okay, that's different. Oh, fucked up. Yeah, I'm hit with the plague. Okay, I see the difference. He's got plague off rip. God damn. Yeah, I just got designer on my character. Your opinion on James Gunn's DC casting for your character so far? To be honest, I'm not a Superman fan, but the movie looks decent. I'm looking forward to it. That last trailer, I was like, okay, this doesn't look bad. We'll see. I hope it's good because DC needs a fucking W, bro, in terms of movies. Have you ever checked out Radiant Black? Nah, I think I seen that in the store. What is that? Armenian Kazakh. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I like how they portrayed Kipper the dog. He's a good boy. I don't know shit about Bleach, so I can't speak on that. Radiant Black's cool, but Rogue Sun's better. There's a new Spawn comic book coming out tomorrow that takes place in like medieval ages or whatever. We'll probably get that. Do you fuck with Image? Yeah, it just says Spawn. I think Red Coat is Spawn too, isn't it? I mean, not Red. I think Red Coat is Image as well too. All right, let's lock it. That hit. I'm plagued. I'm getting fucked up. This one is gonna be annoying because the plague. It's like I'm fighting somebody from fucking Europe right now. Just plagued out. Sit down. That is up. What the fuck? I get. Gassed out for no reason. Gassed out, shawty. Gonna need about 40. Pull up to the party. Luckily, I just beat this dude, so it's just a harder version. I kind of remember the pattern. Just the plague. Oh! Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. Oh, I have no heals. I'm dead. Those charged heavies with the greatsword go hard. Yeah, it's just pulling it off because it's so goddamn slow. This dude is only hard because of the plague damage. That shit stacks really quickly. I cannot get hit by his right hand. It's like his right hand has Cucamongus on it. Oblivion is top 10 games all the time. I highly recommend it. Now, that's your opinion. I have no interest in any of that medieval shit. I do not want to play that shit. I've never liked that or Skyrim, but I respect, yeah, that people like it. It's just not my cup of tea. Bro, you get to go to Band World. Now we not going to the Band World. Chill, chill. That's his favorite game. Reading the Black is a lot to explain, so I'm gonna just tweet you a synopsis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that book on one of my apps that I follow. Oh, I remember that news app I was talking about on stream the other day. It's called Particle. It's really fucking good. You tell it what you're interested in, and it gives you all the news. And what it does is it aggregates all the articles on a specific topic. Like, let's say when Marathon launched, it'll get all the articles talking about Marathon, and then it'll use AI to summarize all the articles. So then you could just read everything really quickly, the bullet points. But then if you want, you can also read the articles. It's really good for, like, if you want to just absorb info really quickly. What's it called again? It's called Particle. You gotta be kidding me. What? To be honest, same. I guess that's why Baldur's Gate 3 and Final Fantasy didn't pique my interest. I wouldn't call Final Fantasy like medieval. Baldur's Gate 3, sure, but I like Baldur's Gate because of all the choices, and I also like tactical games. Particle News, to be exact, yeah. The icon is like black and white. It's like got like white little particles on the inside of the black shit. It's got a really nice interface too. Do you feel like you still feel interested in reading the full article when you use the particle? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I use it mainly for like world news and sports and stuff. I use something else for gaming shit. I always read the full article on the gaming shit. But like if you just want the beats, the bullet points real quick, the main things you need to know, it's really quick. I might have to call this fucking bitch down every time. This is a long walk of shame. For that shit. Now I'm plagued up. Okay, bitch. Oh, I need to heal. I almost threw that. What? Camera spazzing the fuck out. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whatever, dude. I did not mean to do this. My lord. Give me that. No!
Is as loyal to you as Harley's dumbass is to me.
If anyone gets a chance, watch Severance. Couldn't recommend it enough. What's that about? You watch Daima? Nah, I didn't watch Chibi Dragon Ball. That shit didn't interest me. And I didn't need to watch it because the moment something halfway interesting happened, y'all niggas went straight to Twitter and spoiled it for everybody else. So I already know they made Super Saiyan 4. They made it canon. I didn't have to watch it. Y'all niggas spoiled it. Particles only available on iOS. Oh, I didn't know you were poor. My bad. I didn't know. Yeah, I use it on my phone. My fault. I'm just fucking with you, by the way. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Give me that. Yeah, I heard that show Daima was ass. Besides that little ending. Shoulder chop. Give me that. Come on. For some reason, it's asking for my billing info. Is it not free? Nah, that shit free. You download the right app, bruh? Nah, that shit free. Oh, shit. I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it. Sit down. Yeah, sit down. I'm the head honcho. Yeah, big dick. Nope, I'm locked in. Come on. Ooh. That's here comes the bullshit. Here comes the bullshit. No, ooh, I got it. Bitch. Nope. Yeah. Big dick style. Come on. Oh! Please move. Oh my God. Nope. I'm locked in. Come on. Oh. Ah. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. You got unlimited health. It's always the last 10%. Got unlimited fucking health. Give me that shit. Another demon Slade. Talk to me nice. Oh my goodness, man. DC got a new all-black superhero team coming out called the Power Company that might be worth checking out. It's with Black Lightning. It's all the black characters that shoot lightning.
Won't you open your eyes?
When that come out? I would definitely get the #1 for that. When that come out? You got a release date?
I can make it work.
The Power Company, all lightning-powered black people. Static Shock, Black Lightning, and his daughters.
You will become one.
Another boss Slade. Yeah, whatever. It's coming to put your lights out. Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Osma wants to save the world.
Another day, another Slade.
Destroy it.
How much XP did it give me for that?
Why did you abandon them?
A booty tastes like a burrito. A booty tastes like a burrito. Damn, Mighty, you didn't even answer me, bruh. When that shit supposed to come out? You trying to put me on? I'm actually interested in that. The Power. That's kind of a fire name too. The Power Company. All electric black heroes, bruh. There's gonna be 5 niggas riding around in the sky on a trash can lid like fucking static. It comes out April 30th. Oh, that comes out soon. Oh shit. Let me put that down on my phone. That's next week, ain't it? It should appear on my app, but just in case it doesn't, I'm gonna put it on there. The Power Company. Is that next Wednesday? Comic. Let's see. Yeah, that's next Wednesday because comics are new Wednesdays on Wednesdays. Yeah, I'll probably pick that up next week then. Not gonna lie, I was in the Black Lightning show. It was corny as it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was ass. But you wanted, I just like his. I'm not even like nitpicky, but that costume was terrible, bruh. And then his daughter's got the same exact powers and shit like that. I was like, like, but that was CW across the board. All that shit was ass.
So happy we got Julian out. I think going.
The actor was good. He did it. He did the best he could with that info. With that script, I mean.
Not only was I in danger, I decided that decision.
Tobias, the light skinned, the albino black dude, Tobias.
I've heard Aldevir's.
See purchase. What you got over here? The Hound Pants. Dodge stamina max increase. That's better than what I got though. Oh, what's this? 434 attack damage. Potent blow. Max stamina swift attack. But that don't got the. It gives me more swift damage. It gives me more stamina. Potent blow. Stamina damage increase. Let me get that, bro. Let me get that. What is this? The Crusader shoes. Unscathed. Damage multiplier increase. Let me get those. I got hella bands to blow too, so fuck it, you know. Let's see gear. I got a better sword. Wait, did I just buy the sword? Oh no, it's different. Okay. I was about to be mad. Yeah, Tobias, I remember him. Yeah, I remember him. He was a terrible villain. The Beast Slayer's headband. Oh. What does this do? Max stamina, stamina recovery. Hold on, let me see this. Oh, the Beast Slayer. I love the headbands in this game. I'm trying to pull my hair out, bruh. I'm trying to keep my hair out. Now I look like a badass, bruh. I look like Ken. What the fuck is this shit? The Crimson Fiend top. This shit is ugly, dude. What did I just buy? Didn't I just buy something? What's up, butthead? The nice guys. You a drive-by boop? You okay? You having a good day? Being the most handsome dog on the block? Wow, so sweet, so cool. Oh, you're okay. You need a hug? Oh, the wolfhound go hard. The wolfhound. Did somebody say wolf? Come here, little wolf boy. Big scratch. Come here. Did you know, in your past life, you were a wolf? You used to have to hunt for your food. Now you just get to be royalty. Live in a nice, cool apartment. You get fed. You get to go on adventures. You got haters too. I really don't like how you smile. I don't know if it shows up on camera. You probably can't see it. This nigga be smiling when I talk to him. This shit is fucking funny. He's like, yeah, cloud me up, cloud me up. Shit is weird, bro. Quit smiling at me. Nasty ass. You give this nigga a couple of compliments. He turns straight light skin, bro. Yeah, I like that right there. I like that. The Dread Wolf. Let me see. I think, was this that's your dog for real, LOL. He's like, that's all I need. That's all I need. My dog smiles too. He smiles and he licks his lips. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It was the Hound Pants I got. The Crush Dream. Okay, max stamina, dodge stamina, more. Dodge stamina cost decrease. It gives me more health. This one gives me more stamina though. Receive damage. Let me see which one look better though. Got the big joint. Xbox niggas came a long way from not having no game slander. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'd actually argue Xbox niggas got more games than PlayStation niggas. And cheaper too with the Game Pass. Let me see. Oh, that's not bad. It's kind of basic, but sometimes less is more. I might rock that. Let me see. What's the other one? It was the Crushed Dreams, I think. I see the other one's doing a little too much. I like the other one. I don't really care about the stats. I'm just trying to look good. And then the shoes. It was these ones I bought, but I also just got these ones. The Slayer Gators. Oh, the Slayer Gators. Yeah, but slap that bitch in your Slayer Gators. Unscathed, receive damage, decrease damage, multiplier increase, and dodge stamina. Let me see what these joints look like. I'll rock these joints, bro. Don't say it too loud. The PlayStation code. I'm just saying right now, Xbox got it. The PlayStation's still gonna sell better because it's just popular to, you know, play on it. But in terms of who's got the better catalog right now, Xbox definitely does. Sony got the last. Don't worry, a remaster of The Last of Us is coming. Did I change the joint? Oh wait, let me change these joints. Max stamina 106. Okay, we'll rock that. Kazan on Game Pass? No, it's not. This is a paid game. 208. These are not better than the ones I have, so nope. Oh, I got skill points. What do I want to spend it on? They got The Last of Us. Don't worry, a new Uncharted collection coming. They probably go on. I'm surprised they haven't released The Last of Us manga or comic book. It expands on the rage that Ellie felt on the inside during the middle of The Last of Us 2. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. How about that? It really expands on the idea of how bad revenge is. They did. Wait, they did do that? I was joking. What the fuck? We should see. Take lethal damage while Phantom Form is available. Immediately triggers Phantom Form. I need 7 points for that. Why is that so expensive? Gain the ability to use Reflection while in Phantom Form. Between The Last of Us. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. That comic value is probably nothing. Worth nothing. In my opinion, The Last of Us is highly overrated. People treated that shit like the second coming of Jesus. Well, it's because of the second game. That's why they say sometimes less is more. I think we would look at The Last of Us completely different if they would have just left the game at one game. Like, matter of fact, there's some dialogue going around about Sinners. People like, oh, I want to see a sequel with the Native Americans, or I want to see a prequel about what the brothers were doing in Chicago before the movie started or whatever. No, the movie doesn't need a sequel. It doesn't need a prequel. Let it be. Let Sinners be what the fuck it is. Stop trying to franchise everything, bro. It's better to come out on top. Because once you do something, you could end up watering down the whole product. It was just too much. The second game, I stand on the second game should have never existed. Everything doesn't need to be a franchise. Everything does not need to be a franchise. I don't know where to spend this point at. Cough, cough, Star Wars. Star Wars is a fact. Did somebody say Star Wars? Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't be using that fucking reflection shit. It doesn't really feel like. Maybe I just need to get better at it. Unguardable, breakthrough. Oh, let me look at the rest of these defense abilities. A successful brink guard with a counter strike can be followed up with a second use of counter strike. What? Oh, you can keep doing it. What does this do? Guard against an enemy attack and push them back. Use this skill just before being hit to trigger a brink guard and deliver a potent blow. Let me see the animation. That move I do like. I'm calling it. My Daughter is a Monster Slayer going to be a huge win when it gets animated. My Daughter is a Monster Slayer. Is that a manga? I thought it needed a sequel. How it ended, in my opinion, sets up a sequel, but I can understand the sentiment. I don't think it needed a sequel. The way it ended, I don't think it needed a sequel. I think that's what makes the film so good, because like people take different things away from it. I didn't walk away from that movie saying it needed a sequel. I could tell you what I thought about that ending and what I took away from it and why it doesn't need a sequel, but then I'd be spoiling it, so I'm not gonna say nothing. Went to see Sinners yesterday, and the Asian husband was actually in the theater. Wait, the dude who played him? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Decrease the stamina cost for dodging. Gain the ability to charge forward and dodge and sprint attacks. Maybe I should build up my Swift instead. I do use it a lot. Y after a Swift attack. What? Increase the charging speed and damage after. What does this do? Dash towards the enemy. Probably do this. Y after a Swift attack. Yeah, let's build that up. Fuck it. Oh, I meant The Last of Us in general, not Sinners. Ah, okay, my fault. Yeah, I watched the mid-credit scene for Sinners. That's what I thought he was referencing. That's what I thought he was referencing. Max that whole tree. Talking about the Swift attack? Okay. Let's move to the next mission. Oh, let me see if I have enough for an upgrade on Kazaw's memory. Yeah, there's 2 post-credit scenes. For those who haven't seen the movie, there are 2 post-credit scenes at the end of Sinners, just so you know. The first one matters more than the second one, in my opinion. If you only can watch one. If it's a video game, I think a perfect trilogy can end it like Jak and Daxter and Mass Effect. If the story's there, yeah, they're building upon something. Mortal Blow is going to carry you through boss fights for stamina damage. Mortal Blow? All right, let me look at that real quick. I got 10 points to blow. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'm really fucking with this damage increase. I kind of want to try the damage multiplier. I don't really feel like this is doing much for me. Wait, it's going to reset everything?
Thanks for resubscribing.
Whatever.
This should be enough money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman.
I know what I did anyway. Just feel like I'm not hitting hard enough, you know? I'm going to try the damage multiplier instead. Yo, shout out to Kazi with the sub. Appreciate it. Okay. La 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 la. All right. So what was the other thing? Oh, the Mortal Blow. You said that was worth upgrade. Which one's the Mortal Blow? You talking about Potent Blow? Oh, this one. Max out this. Okay. Okay. What am I not using? Because honestly, I can move some points over. There's some shit. I don't really use that reflection shit. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is not really useful to me. I don't know. Let's see. Common. Yeah, I'm not really using this shit. I'm not gonna lie. It feels too risky, and I'm not being rewarded for it. Fuck it. Let's get rid of these points. Start using it. I'm just gonna try it out. I can always change it back if I don't like it. Increase the charging speed and damage of attacks chained after the final attack of a swift attack, so it makes my attacks faster. Charge attacks are the okay. You can take overwhelm too. Mortal Blow. What is this? Gain the ability to chain into Mortal Blow after dodge attacks. What does this do? Gain the ability to charge Mortal Blow. Oh, so I can. Ooh, I can. Okay, I can pause that bit. You said you can take overwhelm too. Which one? What's overwhelm? Manifest, limit break, heat of the battle, indomitable. When taking damage, I don't even use this shit. When taking damage while attacking, deal increased damage with the ongoing attack. Oh, actually, I do use that. Fully charged Mortal Blow is OP. Say less. Gotta make smart moves of how I'm spending these points. Unbreakable is a good tree. Yeah, it seems like that's a high poise stance. I might build that next. Gain an additional charge level for potent blows. Consumes 1 spirit charge while attacking. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. See how this feels. Real RPG shit going on, chat. Some of your favorite streamers, you'll never see them do this. They too busy screaming at the screen and shit. All right. By the way, is it me or did it feel like Sinners felt Jordan Peele-esque style of filming? Damn, are you saying all black filmmakers look alike? Like, nah, I didn't really get Jordan Peele from that. Like, oh shit. Okay, where are we going next? All right, let's see. Nowhere near Jordan Peele. Yeah, I actually don't understand the comparison to Jordan Peele. I think Sinners was I think the cinematography in Sinners was much better than in comparison to Get Out. But the story in Get Out was really good, but like I think that's where I would give the edge to Sinners. The cinematography was better. Or in Nope. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember Nope. I don't remember that movie. Is that the one with Keke Palmer? I know I saw it. I don't remember that shit. That was the one with like the aliens. It wasn't very, you know, I didn't really like that movie. I feel like I'd have to watch that one again. Am I crazy for thinking Get Out is not scary? Well, Get Out is not supposed to be traditionally scary. Scary if you know type shit. Nope, it was mid, so I'm not bugging. Hopefully he gets it right with the next the football joint. Do I not have any more levels to go over? Oh, well, you know what? I think I opened up something over here. Hold up. What's this? Are these the new levels? Get Out is a psychological threat. Okay, yeah, so this is where I need to go now. New level. New level. So there's 5 crystals in this giant. Yeah, it's realistically scary, like Ab said. It's more of like an internal fear. It's one of those things like only a certain group of people will understand that internal fear. That new football movie looks interesting. Yeah, that looked like, because you know Hollywood love to put secrets in their movies about what's really going on. I feel like that new football movie is just like Jordan Peele trying to tell us about the Illuminati in Hollywood. Because that's what that shit looked like. This is what's really going on at the Diddy parties. Like, and I will be there day one because I want to know. I was like, what in this devil-ass Illuminati shit? What the fuck? Yeah, only niggas will understand. CTE horror. Yo, that shit sounds terrible. CTE horror. Wait, what football movie? I forgot what it's called, but Jordan Peele's got a new movie coming out.
We must find Trocker.
Involving football and doing anything it takes to become famous. It's called Him. There you go. Look it up on YouTube. The trailer just came out like a week or two ago.
If we start searching the village, we should find her.
Search the village. It's the pack Patrick Mahomes took. Say it ain't so. He gonna need to take a better one because he lost the Super Bowl. Yeah, as you can see, kind of got rid of the garbs. Went for a more simple, calm fit. Calm fit. I really wanted to put an emphasis on the new sword. So I just went with something a little bit calm, you know. Shoes Balenci. You know, shoulder pad, you know. Luigi Maglione, probably never heard of him, you know, new up-and-coming designer out of Italy. But yeah, just something calm for Coachella.
The chaos
bitch
ones disguise themselves as the living.
Free XP. Free XP. Oh shit. What is over here? Oh, an elite enemy. Okay. Bring it on. Oh, that's new. Okay. So it extends my combo. That's the mortal blow. Okay. Big combo. Bitch. Big dick. I didn't get to pull my big dick up. frick. Ooh, okay, yeah, I see. It extended my combo. I like that. Hey, I got this far without this shit, so I'm about to be a demon with it. Frame rate dropping this shit over here. What the fuck? Elite enemy defeated. And I got a nigga. Grocery bag. Yo, is Fallout 4 worth playing? I liked it. Hardcore Fallout fans will say it's the most streamlined version of Fallout, but that's why I liked it. I like it. I think it's a good mix between shooter and RPG. Depends on who you ask. TV show is gas too. Hey, when's season 2 of Fallout come out? I'm looking forward to that. And I got a nigga grocery bag. Ooh, baby. XP, free XP. Always kill the humans. I don't know why you try to fade me. They're still filming it. Who's ready for them to fuck up? Toph. And Avatar. What did he mean by that bar? He was saying he bagged her when he said, and I got a nigga grocery bag. It's pretty simple. He's saying he bagged her. It was just a terrible bar. Like he was using Big Sean's super duper flow. Oh, these niggas is op. Shut up. Yeah, in the worst way possible. Ding, 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 ding. Again, media literacy is in hell. Yeah, but you didn't understand that bar. That's crazy. What else don't y'all understand? Oh, one. Aha, that's what we looking for. That's what we come to these levels for. Yeah, I killed your man. What you gonna do? That era of rap used to kill me. You know I ball. Chemo. Everybody was doing that flow. People try to downplay how influential Big Sean was when he came on the scene. Yeah, that super duper flow had the rap game in a chokehold for like a good 2 years. Probably backstab one of them. They better not turn around when I get close. Bitch. Sit down. Ooh, I'm so damn strong. My frame rate dropping. Got the transmutation shard. Ass. Gutter. When Gutter gonna get an album? When Gutter gonna become a star? They stole Big Sean's whole energy and then tried to clown him for what he actually did. And that right there is what you would call corny. Now that is facts. He was very influential. People try to downplay that shit. His flow got colonized by Drake. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the most unoptimized level in the game. This is the first time I've seen the frame rate like consistently drop. Siggy, you still in the chat? Did you have frame drops on this map? Yo, I just watched the teaser trailer for him and Secrets is getting exposed in September. Yeah, that's the Illuminati movie, bro. Fucking vampires, bro. It's the patch? Say it ain't so. This is the first time I've ever seen the frame rate drop. It's crazy. Ow. Ever since it updated, it's unstable. Oh my god, bro. Yo, I tried Fragpunk today. It was really fun. Good. That game needs players, man. That game is dying. They need to launch it on console. It is a good game, but they need to get that console launch out. Okay, I see a checkpoint right there, which means I should go explore back because I feel like I missed something. Bitch. Get dunked on. Big combo, little boy. Oh yeah, I like that mortal blow. That shit is busting a nigga upside his head. I'm gonna go back real quick. So you with the check mark. Let them know you verified, bro. Let them know. Oh, right here. I knew it. I missed something. I got the fire enhancer. Sweet. You've been seeing the shit on TikTok about supports going on strike on Rivals? Yeah, that's actually what inspired me not to play the game anymore. Oh, I missed that door right there, and that door too. That's why I'm not playing Season 2 of Rivals. Nobody healing? I'm not playing. The community ruined that game, bro. You jump on me? What the fuck? Haven't had the desire to play that game over a month. Yeah, and I don't get paid to play rank. I mean, nobody does. Although the niggas act like they do, but they don't. I don't get paid to play rank, so I'm not gonna stress myself out. Still gotta get more time on Assassin's Creed. That's all I've been playing, this and Assassin's Creed. The follow my rivals idea. Nah, I'm not gonna do a video about that, because the thing about live service games is you're always one patch away from being a winner or a loser, and we've seen that with the game. It's in a bad state right now, but like, give it another season
just reminded
or
me
two.
to unsub from Poison Ivy's OnlyFans before Selena sees this month's bank statements.
Did you get a code for Expedition 33? I did not, but I mean, I got Game Pass, so I don't need a code. Also, I'm not gonna play it day one anyway, because I'm not gonna lie, I want to play South of Midnight. I want to beat this, Assassin's Creed, and then I'll probably hop on South of Midnight and Expedition 33. They're both on Game Pass. They ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to beat as many games as possible this year. Oh, and then we got Elden Ring coming out too. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Too much quality content, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's a smart thing to do. Get the free skin and gold and then get out of there. I was watching somebody play in bronze the other day. That shit looked like a damn plat lobby. I said, why is it so goddamn sweaty in bronze? Yeah, Expedition 33 is on game. It's gonna be on Game Pass. Can I go down there? Yep, rank getting the bare minimum. Say it ain't so. No good games at all. No good games to play, apparently. Boy, I got an archer and I don't have any fucking javelins. But you know, and I got it in a grocery bag with shit. Just because all the plats went back to bronze. So uninstall Rivals. I didn't say that, Dust. It's your game. Do what you want. I'm just telling you, I'm not interested. This is not that type of stream. I don't tell nobody what to do except for get off the PS4, nigga. That's the one thing I do tell y'all niggas to do, and y'all get mad. Other than that, you can do whatever the fuck else you want with your life, but get off that goddamn PS4. Shit, I'd make it a crime if I was Trump. Bitch. Low-key forgot Night Rain was coming out this month. Yeah, I did too. Like, we're not skipping that, so. Look at you, bitch. Bruh. Let me get a shoulder check or something. Thank you for the boop. Okay, we got stuff back here. I accidentally beat Assassin's Creed and felt like it was so soon because I wanted more gameplay, but overall it feels like a good game. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that joint ends. Hey, buddy. Wake up. Oh, you can't get up here. Oh. Show yourself. Bitch. Get off the PS4 and learn how to make a resume. Real shit. Get off the PS4 and get a job.
Crime Alley.
Getting a job makes you mad. You need to do some internal searching. Why does that upset you? I don't want to work. My mama take care of me. My mama love me. You just mad your mama don't love you. I'm gonna play Tony Hawk 3 and 4 when it drops. Oh yeah, Tony Hawk is coming to Game Pass too. I'm not gonna lie, this actually might be arguably the greatest year, and since the Game Passes came out, this might be the greatest year of Game Pass ever.
You've got one loyal fan.
Because I swear we've listed like 10 games coming to Game Pass. I'm not gonna lie. PlayStation need to step it up. Game Pass getting all the AAA games, and on PlayStation Plus, niggas is getting Ape Escape 2. We don't want to play that shit, bro. We already played that. Oh my God, we can't stop winning. That's what I said. I'd hate to be a corporate cocksucker. I ain't playing that Xbox shit. I'm loyal to Sony. Sony was there for me when I was down. Like, nigga, you always down. You unemployed. What are you talking about? So easy to get a PS5, go work for Amazon. They hire anyone. And no, that's facts. Amazon and UPS is always hiring. It's a pride thing, though. It's a pride thing. The easiest way to make 6 figures in the United States, UPS worker, electrician, plumber, HVAC. And the crazy thing is, I think it only takes like 2 years to get certified to be an electrician. Houses always need electrical work, man. I don't want to do that shit, bro. I want to go to the 2K League. The 2K League don't exist no more, man. You could be a personal trainer. It takes 6 months to get certified to be a personal trainer. I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at the personal trainers. For those unaware, I joined a Planet Fitness recently to save money. Them trainers at Planet Fitness, them niggas, they let anybody be a personal trainer. It takes 6 months to get certified. If you have good social skills, I'll say that. Because that is a hustler's job. If you have good social skills and you can provide good service, you can make buku money being a personal trainer. Them niggas make like $50 to $100 an hour on average.
Thanks for the resub.
About to get fucked over.
One loyal fan base, although not as loyal
as
dumbasses to me.
Ah! My home just bought a house as an electrician after 4 years. Sheesh. It's 4 to 6 years. My fault. That's still not bad. And you know off rip you coming out the gate and you making mad money. I didn't hit the fucking checkpoint. So now I got to do all that running back. Bruh, let's get to this checkpoint. I'm gonna get this XP though. These dudes are free XP. Since we're talking about package carriers, is there an explanation to why USPS workers are so unprofessional and rude? Probably because, I mean, they on their feet all day. It's hot. They delivering packages. I mean, package delivery is an easy and a hard job. It's easy because, I mean, the concept is like, you know, you plug in the GPS, you run your route. But where it's hard is you are lifting heavy packages all day. So you got to look at it from that standpoint. Like, they're driving all around town. It's probably hot. You lifting heavy weights all the goddamn time. A great workout. So they're probably just like tired. Although I don't be having too much issues with USPS. It's FedEx. I don't like FedEx. I've never had a positive experience with FedEx. It's like FedEx is the Popeyes of deliveries, bruh. Niggas throw their package. They throw your package at you. Dealing with, oh yeah, they deal with dogs too. True. I've seen horror stories. People getting attacked by dogs and shit. I've seen horror stories. People deliver a package to somebody's house and they're mad racist, calling the police on you. It's just dealing with all kind of people. Okay, I'll take that. Only thing I won't do is work in food. Did that for maybe 6 months and was miserable. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a passion for being a chef. That's real. Bro, what the fuck? Hit him. FedEx stole my share. I swear it was like 2 or 3 years in a row. FedEx stole my fucking copy of 2K. When I would get the $100 copy of 2K, it's like niggas knew which day 2K came out because they kept stealing my shit. Oh, this the Kobe edition with the 100K VC? Say less. Is this game fun? It is. It is. They always look in the worst shape. They do. They knew by the box shape. Yeah, you tried. See you later, Morbius. That's why I'm scared for the Switch 2 to come in the mail. Yeah. I know pre-orders start April 24th at midnight. Who gonna be there? Can you give a brief explanation of the game? I don't know what's going on in this story, but it's a Souls-like game. It's a combination of Sekiro, Elden Ring, Neo, and like Devil May Cry. Got a parry system, combos, kind of that Soulsy side-to-side combat. It's a good mix of a bunch of different things, and it mixes it really well. Dunk him one more time. Fuck. Give me that. You didn't die? Kidding me. Give me that. Alright. A lot more of a hack and slasher type of game. Game felt kind of similar to God of War to me. That's why I said Devil May Cry. It does have a little bit of hack and slash in there because there's a combo system in there, and it rewards you if you learn your combos. It's a mix of a bunch of different RPG styles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to trade school because this life ain't life and selling triple dippers. Triple dippers. Where's that at? Like Arby's? You work at Arby's, nigga? What's my favorite Devil May Cry? The one with the black hair, DMC. Do I have any javelins? I do. Bitch. What's a triple dipper? He works at Chili's. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, buddy. Don't ask how I know what a triple dipper is. I may have been to Chili's a few times. All right, what the fuck? Bring the fight in here. Yeah, when your mans can't shoot at me all goddamn day. Nah, don't be ashamed. You ain't gotta hide that triple dipper difference. Go hard. Well, I'm not a fan. My girl is like a super fan of fucking Chili's, bro. So I've been to Chili's. I've been to Chili's more than I would like to in the past few years. She got like the little coupon cards and shit like that. I love Chili's. But hey, I'd rather be with a woman that loves Chili's than Nobu, you know? So I let it rock. Oh shit. You wouldn't understand. I can't fuck with no nigga who don't take me to Nobu's. Is that with the Southwest egg rolls? No, I don't think there's egg rolls in it. That's slow. Where we working with the budget? I'd rather be at Chili's than working at Shannon Sharp's right now. Yo, chill. Mine's being Shannon Sharp. I think Chili's is all right. Chili's is cool. It's a solid 6 or 7. As long as you understand where you're going, it's a chain, you know. There's the egg rolls and the triple dipper. I don't be ordering that shit. I just know what it is because I've heard it on the damn menu. I've seen the menu enough. Yeah, it's decent for the price. Bruh, lock on. Red Robin don't get the love it deserves because that shit is nasty. I've never had a good burger at a Red Robin. And I've been going to, I want to say I've been going, but I've been to several different Red Robins since the 90s. I've never been to one where I was like, man, I can't wait. Red Robin is where you go when there's nowhere else to go when you're on a road trip.
Because then Bruce Wayne doesn't have to answer as to why.
Yo, shout out to Chris with the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you.
Helping the peons of Gotham.
I'm good off the Red Robin. Yeah, come over here because I'm not running over you, son of a bitch. Come on. I'm not fighting you over there. Niggas too good for bottomless fries and freckled lemonades. What the fuck is a freckled lemonade? Like, what is a freckled lemonade? A freckle, sprinkle lemonade. I'm just saying, I never had a good burger at Red Robin, and that's supposed to be their specialty. Every time I ever been to Red Robin, that bitch be undercooked. I think Nomad tried to tell me Red Robin was good. I tried it once, and I was like, thank God I live in the city. Well, no, we're not listening to Nomad about any food recommendations. Nomad still go to fish fries. We not listening to him about nothing when it comes. That nigga be eating Sizzlers. We got Sizzlers. We got the fish fry. And Bojangles in South Carolina. Nigga be eating Dirt Road snacks. Shoney's. I don't even know what the fuck Shoney's is. Sizzlers, that's a certified hood joint. Sizzlers used to be everywhere. It was just a regular chain. But I mean, there's a few left. They probably are in the hood. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, buddy. Oh, is that an elite? Stab him in the back. How we doing in Kazaa? I'm moving. I'm moving. What up, Watts? They said they be feeding roadkill. This man glowing. He must be different. Oh, he ain't that different. Well, I don't need to waste these. Where does this lead to? Is this the checkpoint? If you ever in Texas, go to Perry's Steakhouse. Their pork chops go fire. I don't like pork chops, so I ain't gonna eat it. I don't really eat pork, period. I do want to one day try Texas Roadhouse, though. I keep seeing TikToks about they roll. I think it's Texas Roadhouse. They rolls apparently made it. They sprinkle crack on them or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I definitely got to try that. Damn, now that y'all mentioned it, I haven't had Church's Chicken in 20 years. Probably because you don't live next to the projects anymore. If you see a Church's Chicken, make sure not to stop for gas for the next 5 miles. Let's see. Texas Roadhouse is okay. They always got a queue. The roll with the butter combo sauce. Real big bag shit. Yeah, I seen people be ordering mad joints. Is that other dude's right there too? Fuck. Can I sneak him? Hold on, chat. Hold on. You just happen to turn around. You fucking bitch. I hate when a game does that goofy shit. Oh, you don't hear your man getting? Yeah, stay over here because you don't hear it. Stay right here. I don't need your man getting alerted. Alright. Church's Chicken looks like it'd be swimming in baby oil. All Church's Chicken is they go to Popeyes. They'll buy a batch of chicken, let it sit out for a week, and then feed it to you. That is what Church's Chicken is. They say they got their own little special seasoning. It's just fucking gun smoke. That's how they smoke their chicken at Church's Chicken. They'll empty a whole clip into the ceiling, and then the smoke that come out the gun, they'll put it on the chicken. Try our brand new smoked chicken recipe at Church's Chicken. That shit ain't nothing but fucking generational trauma. That's why that shit is so damn cheap. It's fucking raccoon meat. Oh my goodness. I heard the new recipe got a little bit of fent in it. That's how, cause like, that's how I always knew we was getting close to where my family lived when I saw the Church's Chicken. Whenever I go visit family in Chicago, you pull up in the airport, but it's a long drive to that side of town, and I see that Church's Chicken off the highway, I'll be like, yeah, we getting close. We getting close. Let me mentally prepare my shit myself. I'm about to see some dumb shit. They be serving y'all pigeons. Be side-eyeing and shit. Like, oh my God, here we go. About to go talk to my cousins and them. You know. Can I sneak him? Of course you turn around. I'm gonna send you a link to IG with the new edition Heartbreak vinyl, but I got a couple links. Oh no, if I wanted to get it off of eBay or something, I could. I don't want to. I want to go in a record store and find it. I'd rather see if I can find it in real life cheap. I appreciate it though. I know if I really want something, I can get it online. I just don't want, because they be taxing online. Of course you turn around. Yep. I know exactly which one you're talking about too. You must be from Chicago. That's fucking funny. I couldn't tell you the street. All I can tell you, it was like a Church's Chicken and a gas station right off the fucking freeway. Soon as you get off the freeway, you end up at a fucking gas station and the Church's Chicken on the south side. I said, oh my God, that's fucking funny. Just based off the description, you knew what I was talking about. You said, oh, I know which one. Yeah, that's the side of town my family's from. So here we go with this bullshit. That's fucking hilarious. Niggas know what I'm talking about. That shit just look rough. Yeah, this fucking sad. You see the next stream, BG3 cooking my brain. Enjoy that Baldur's Gate. Enjoy that Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna drop down on this dude since he you said 79th. I don't know the exact street. I never kept track because I was like young. I never kept track of like the streets or nothing like that. But I knew it was on the south side though. Give me that. Be going off landmarks. Yeah, I've always been that way, to be fair too. I don't remember any streets. Even in DC, even in LA, I just be going off landmarks. First thing for me, my parents brought Church's Chickens for lunch. Well, they would feed that shit after church. They would feed you that stuff after church, but I never liked it. That shit is gross. And also, I always felt like this is how I've always thought. I'm like, you know, we just sat in church for fucking 14 hours talking about don't sin. Is it really a good idea to eat Church's chicken afterwards? And then you get popped in the mouth for being a smartass. I'd be like, I thought God said he don't like gluttony. I don't think we should eat a bunch of fried chicken after church, but you know, what do I know? Brown's chicken is just as terrible. I don't even know that one. Let's see. Where did I die at? That and donuts. I used to always feed donuts. I'm like, I don't think we should be eating donuts. Let's see. That's fucking hilarious though that I just described that and like 2 or 3 of you in the chat be like, I think I know what you're talking about. That's fucking funny, bro. That's how y'all know I don't be lying about shit. I'm not that type of creator. Yeah, childhood trauma. Childhood trauma. I almost got clapped right there again. He was always going to Bojangles after church. You know, I regret I used to live next to a Bojangles when I lived in the DMV. I wish I would have tried it. It always looked so good, but I'm not gonna lie. It was just something about a chicken spot being called Bojangles. I didn't want to be caught in there. I don't know. It didn't sit right with my spirit. Come on down to Bojangles, get some chicken. I heard the biscuits was fire. People swear by it. I wish I would have tried it when I was in the DMV at least once. Give me that. In the DMV, it's always in an interesting area. Actually, yeah, I would say for the DMV, I can't speak for other places, but in the DMV, I would say if you live near a Bojangles, you don't live in a good neighborhood. And at that time, I didn't live in a good neighborhood, so. Yeah, it's like Church's chicken. Popeyes. Let's see. If it's the Bojangles I'm thinking of, you probably good steering clear of it. It was the one at Oxon Hill. That one. It was pretty ratchet around there. Iverson Mall was terrible. That's a terrible place. You said, yep, that shit was ass. It wasn't good. You said stay away. Yeah, I used to live near that Bojangles. That's like here. If you live next to a Harold's Chicken, you live in a suspect area. Yeah, just pull on over to suspect. You live next to a Harold's? No, I'm not coming over there, shorty. You come see me. When you come to Bojangles, you sit in the back. They shut it down. They shut down that Bojangles you talking about? I just remember because it was a Bojangles and I think a Popeyes. I remember they shut that one down. Yeah, that area was rough. I remember because it was on the news. You remember during the Popeyes chicken sandwich? I remember somebody got shot over the Popeyes chicken sandwich in the DMV. I remember I lived next to that Popeyes, and I'm pretty sure it was next to that Bojangles because I remember being real embarrassed about that shit. Like, these niggas is shooting over Popeyes chicken sandwiches, bro. God damn, that shit is crazy. You said, oh, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about then. Fucking real life boondocks. Huh? This combo is mad stereotypical black ass conversation, dude. All right, we hit the next checkpoint. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie, if I make it to the boss, I'm probably not even gonna try to win tonight. It's already late. I'm just letting y'all know. I might just, you know, peek my toes in there, see what's going on. Different types of centers. Keep working on the health. Probably get my health to like 30. Try to. I feel like I don't got enough. And I might start working on strength again. Need to hit even harder. Bojangles, the chicken of Jim Crow. Yeah, that's what I felt like. It felt like it was like some Jim Crow shit. I'm going to see Sinners and Accountant 2 on Saturday. What's Accountant 2? What is that? You got the bomb on me, baby. This is last boss? Nah. According to Watts, I'm not even close to the end. She said I'm like a third through the game. I said, oh my fucking God. Siggy already beat it. And he's still on the game. This man addicted to this game. People would think I'd be lying when I say I mainly only play games on stream. I don't be having the time, bro. Or the energy. Peace out, Cinnabon. I never saw the first one. My fiance keep asking me to see it. Oh, is that like some John Wick shit or something? Hey, Cinnabon, I appreciate that one website you linked in the Discord. I appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I get secondhand embarrassment thinking about how people were acting over that chicken sandwich. Yeah, and then I remember I actually tried it. That shit wasn't even that good. I got like a mouthful of grease. Accountant 2 is John Wick if he was an accountant. I just realized I've only gotten one red crystal. I feel like I should have found more already. At least 2. It wasn't even good. Interesting. By the way, anyone ever had Cracker Barrel? I'm kind of scared of going in there. I've had it before. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna see a lot of old white folks in there. Probably some old black folks. All basically descendants of, you know, that time. Cracker Barrel is... I don't personally like it. The last time I had it, I'm pretty sure I told this story. The last time I had Cracker Barrel, I remember I was looking for like anything, just anything healthy on the menu. Halfway healthy. The only thing that I could find on that menu is they had some chicken breasts and like some vegetables. I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm gonna go for that, right? These niggas bring out some chicken breasts, but they put syrup all over the chicken breast and wrapped it in bacon. And then the vegetables had sugar on it too. I said, what's wrong with y'all, bruh? It was syrup, sugar. I don't know what. It was some type of molasses or some shit on there. I said, this is why all you niggas is fat down here. Like, you fucking fat fucks. Like, Jesus Christ, man. And they eat that shit every day. Like, damn, y'all don't got one thing halfway decent. It's okay, but like, I wouldn't recommend eating that shit. It's Southern comfort food, but it's like super Southern. I remember when we went there, it was like mad rocking chairs in the front. It was a Confederate flag, every other flag. So it was because my parents live they live in Alabama. They live in the deep South. So it was an American flag, Confederate. I remember looking at my mom and dad. I'm just like, where are you taking me? I know you guys are tired down here, but I'm a city boy. Like, because I can't guarantee some niggas say some shit to me. Like, I am not my ancestors. White Southern, yeah. Clapped. Just watched a video of a black man get ignored at Cracker Barrel. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd imagine it's a case-by-case basis. Better not be no bullshit. Have you ever drove past a sundown town? Nah, I have not. Not to my knowledge, at least. Nah. The most southern place I ever been was it was some spot in Louisiana. I don't know the name of the town. It was like across state lines from Arkansas when I went to college. And that was like the most luscious forest I ever seen. I said, oh my Lord. Even when I lived in Florida, in Orlando, they got them willow trees. I remember the first time I ever, cause like you see that shit in movies, right? But I remember the first time I ever seen a willow tree, I got fucking like spooked out by that shit. Cause you see it like in the movies, you see it in the books. But like I remember driving past willow trees, I'm like, they used to hang niggas from them trees. Like that's the shit from the man. If trees could talk, cause you know trees live for hundreds of years, like the healthy with the big ones. If trees could talk, I guarantee you they got some stories. That shit weirded me the fuck out. I'm like, where were you taking me? Bruh, what? Oh, he's gonna come back. No! Oh my God, there's another dude right there. Ugh. Let me gather myself. Trees would be snitching. They would. Just make sure you go back to the city area. Oh, I missed stuff. So this is progressing the story. I should go back. Oh shit. Yeah. So basically steer clear of Cracker Barrel unless you want to be sent into the sunken place. Pretty much. Like, to be 100% honest, like the food, it depends. Like if you like that super southern comfort food, I'm not playing Oblivion. You might like it, but me personally, I don't like that stuff. Like that shit's a little too southern for me. I like something with a little southern flair. But like anytime I'm in a place where the gravy white, I'm good, bro. I already know what we getting into. About to be sleep. I don't like to eat shit that put me to sleep for fucking 2 hours after I eat it. It comes down to personal taste. So what did I open up?
Since super chats are just a known form of glazing, that means for every donation TBH gets,
Yo,
I get the chance to glaze.
That's pork gravy. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Sonic's dreamy green eyes.
That's when you know you hit the real South, when the gravy white. I'm like, oh Lord. Shout out to James with the $2 donation on YouTube. He said it had to be Bastrop. It's right across the arc line. I don't know street names. I said I go off landmarks. I can't remember street names. Anybody know what he's talking about? I'm assuming he's talking about the Church's Chicken in Chicago. You said explore the city. I don't know how to get down there though, because I dropped the water. Oh yeah. Oh wait. So that's what that's downstairs. You keep going. There's a ladder in that area that drops you down. You were going the right way. Oh, that's the city in Louisiana. Oh, it had to be Bastrop. It's right across the arc line. Arkansas line. That's what you're saying. It probably was. Because I went to Pine Bluff. I literally just hopped because like I had some friends that I met in school, and they was just like, yo, we know this fire restaurant. It's like an hour away in Louisiana. We was in Arkansas. He was like, just hopped in the car. He's like, let's go. And it was like this mom and pop southern joint. The food was good though. The food was good. It was Louisiana, super southern. That was like one of the most southern places I ever been. It was the forest was a little too dense for me though. Go past the checkpoint, back up the stairs, and there's a ladder to bring you to a new area. Go past the checkpoint, back up the stairs, and there's a ladder to bring you to a new area. So there is something back there. Ding, 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 ding. Go to the checkpoint. Back up the stairs. And there's a ladder. Back up the stairs. And there's a ladder that'll take you somewhere. Okay. Let's find this ladder. Bitch. Over here? No. Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I don't think I've been down here. Kendrick concert tonight. I'm ready. You ready? Okay. Might be young, but I'm ready. I told that story too because I'll never forget that town in Louisiana I went to, because I remember on the state sign it said "Welcome to Louisiana," and there was a tree, and there was a skeleton hanging from it by the neck. It was they hung it, and then it had a Confederate flag, and I remember saying, I was like, "Where are you niggas taking me, bro?" Like, but like they weren't even phased by it. I was just like, that's when it made me realize. I was like, yeah, I'm from the city. Like, y'all just cool with this? Like, skeletons hanging from the trees with Confederate flags, like. And that shit said, "Welcome to Louisiana." I said, that's a hell of a welcome. Okay. We're going deep into enemy territory. All right, get you the fuck out of here. Pieces of candy. Yeah, I grew up like 40 minutes from there, so you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Was that a sundown town that I went to? Skirt. Open that. Nope, can't open that. Eat that ass, man. That ass. Probably. Rebel flags was everywhere in the 90s. All right, nigga. I didn't go to college in the 90s. All right, nigga. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm not that goddamn old. That's fucking funny. Not a sundown town, but it has its areas. That's fucking funny, man. It was everywhere. Oh, shit. I was close to a sundown town. You could feel the energy. LOL, I'm just saying it was worse at that point. Oh, okay, okay. Man, put that super unk status on me. That's fucking funny. Oh, piece of candy. Nice. Need that. That's why we explore. We need that. More candy. I drove through one sundown town in Florida. Don't know the name of it, but it was E-Time. I seen a TikTok a few months ago. This dude was, because I guess there's a sundown town that's been getting a bad rep in, I believe, Alabama. And like black people on TikTok were like, don't stop in this town. I think it's a little bit past Huntsville or something like that. It's like it's a town in the middle between Huntsville and something else. And black people were like, don't stop there. And then this white dude gets on TikTok and he's like, it's not a sundown town. I've never had any problems here. And I'm like, shit, hold on, let me look at it. You saw that shit? Was it Alabama? I think it was Alabama. And I remember thinking, I'm like, yo, is this a trap or is this nigga that ignorant? Like, why would you have problems? I think this is a trap. Not gonna get me, buddy. I feel like generations of black people saying we don't have good experiences here. Nah, come here. There's nothing going on. It's not what you think it is. Yeah, you're right. It's not what you think it is. Probably an idiot. I got more vibes. He was just a fucking idiot. Like, why would you experience any problems? Piece of candy.
We just got a raid. Bask in all that free clout, my nigga.
Hey, shout out to Steve with the big raid. Appreciate you. Sit down. Can I hit that? You can. Nice. What was you playing, Steve? Bask in all that free clout, my nigga. Yeah, me personally, I can't do the South. My guard would be high. The South is cool as long as you stay in the city. Like, you got to stay out what my grandma refers to as the sticks. Like, I've been in the sticks before. Like, I couldn't live in the sticks, nah. But like Atlanta, cool. You know, Houston, cool. You know, all the nigga shit going on, but you won't catch me in fucking Savannah, Georgia. No, thank you. Or even Pine Bluff, Arkansas. That place was terrible. Hell on earth. That was mini Gary. That was mini Gary, Indiana. That's how I would describe Pine Bluff. The southern Gary, Indiana. Just terrible, terrible place to be. Whole city smelled like shit. Grew up in the sticks. It all just depends. Velosta. See, I've never even heard of that. Velosta. I've never even heard of that. I wouldn't live in Arkansas at all. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Even Little Rock, because I went to Little Rock. They would, like, people in Pine Bluff would hype up Little Rock, bro. We going to the city. We gonna hit the club in Little Rock. Little Rock is a shithole too. Grass is Little Rock is just big Pine Bluff. You didn't die? Bitch. I was in Jonesboro for a short stay to play ball. It was interesting. Even like where my parents live, like I remember the last time I visited them, I wanted to get a morning jog and I wanted to get some exercise, right? Because there's nothing to fucking do there. So I was like, let me just go exercise, right? Put my workout clothes on. My mom was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm about to go jog for like 2 or 3 miles. She's like, you know where you going? I was like, no, but I was like, I'll just backtrack my steps. If not, I was like, I got my phone, I got GPS, I know where y'all live, so I'll just plug in your house and then, you know, walk or run in that direction. But I was like, I'm probably about to just run like 2-3 miles that direction and then just come back. She was like, okay, well, she's like, don't go over there. I was like, what you mean? She's like, yeah, you know, some of them neighbors, we got some neighbors in that side of town, you know. They're that kind. I was like, oh, okay. So, out of curiosity, I ran in the direction my mother told me not to go. And about 3-4 blocks away from my parents' house, I was like, oh yeah, I see what you... The energy definitely shifted. It was definitely some white folks looking at me with that, you better not step on my yard, you fucking... Is that a black running through the neighborhood? I got some of them looks, definitely. I was like... The best part about Gary is the sign that says you're leaving. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Like, I see why mother said don't go that way. I need to travel more. Nah, you don't want to be that shit. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, there's a difference between industrialized South, like Atlanta is like industrialized South, right? And then the sticks, that's what we call it. The sticks is like you in enemy territory, bruh. The sticks is like playing a mission in Assassin's Creed, bruh. It's like playing a mission in Wolfenstein, and you sneak into the Nazi base, bruh. That's what that shit feel like. It is a huge difference, bruh. It is a huge difference. Oh, piece of candy, nice. Better not come over here, you son of a bitch. Yeah, the whole map just red. It's like playing Saints Row before you take over the enemy territory, the gang territory. The whole map just red. I don't think I should be here. Yeah, I should not try to get seen here. Like, no way, right? I should remain quiet. He not lying, but all my family has land, so we do our own thing. See, you used to it though. You used to it, Denny. So you kind of desensitized to it. But like when I'm a city boy. So like I'm hyper vigilant on that type of shit. I'm like, yo, these niggas is not normal over here, bro. Y'all good? And when you travel like that and you start to see how people live, you start to see why people vote the way that they do. People live way different than you. All right, I think I got everything I needed. Oh wait, what's that up there? I don't have no heals though. I'm kind of risking it for a biscuit right now. How do you get up there? Better not come over here playing none of that Bobby Brown jiggy music or I'll fucking shoot your shit, bitch. All I can say is bring protection, real shit. They live in bubbles. I would really hate Pine Bluff. Meth took over. For real? You live in Pine Bluff? That's actually sad to hear. It's the black folks on that shit too? Because Pine Bluff is primarily black. That's actually sad. Some of the states feel like Elden Ring zones outside. Yeah, that's what that shit feel like. Elden Ring, bruh. Oh my God, these niggas got Margaret over here. I'm just trying to find the checkpoint because I don't got no heals. I don't know where my checkpoint at. Oh my God. I'm in trouble. It's just trying to find the checkpoint. Haven't been to Pine Bluff in years. Hey, it ain't so. Oh, there we go. All of a sudden you in Khalid. All of a sudden you in Khalid. Do I have enough for an upgrade? I don't. I'm close, but I don't. Scarlet fried chicken. Yo. Scarlet fried chicken is crazy. Fucking Popeye's chicken sandwiches with Millennia's scarlet rot on it. But eat this shit. I don't care. This shit tastes good, bro. Why put money in meth if they could be putting the money into getting the PS4? All right, buddy, yo, chill out. I'm gonna end it right there, bro. Because I'm already tired. It's late. I don't want to push any further to the fucking boss if I'm not mentally already there. I might Siggy, get off the fucking game, bro. You beat it already. I might stream early tomorrow. That or Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hot honey scarlet chicken. Yo, I was in CVS earlier today. Why did I see these niggas is selling hot honey Ritz crackers? We're just putting hot honey on anything now. I said, what the fuck is this goofy ass shit, bro? Hot honey Ritz crackers.
Every time someone donates a super chat, I'm going to Snapchat Sonic my intrusive thoughts.
It started with pizza, and hot honey on pizza is good. But now they just putting hot honey on everything. Hot honey on chicken is good. But hot honey Ritz crackers, I'm like, hey, get this shit. It's fucking goofy. Hot honey's the new sriracha. White folks discover some new type of seasoning and they just go crazy. This is not bad. Hot honey, not bad. That's the new shit. Maybe next week they'll discover garlic powder. Don't they have some shit like Hennessy flavored Pringles? If you eat Hennessy flavored Pringles, you get whatever you deserve coming your way, bro. Yo, shout out to Jeremiah with the $5 super chat. He said it's so strange going uptown Ohio and seeing Confederate flags. It's like Florida in the north and Daytona. That shit is weird. I'm sorry to hear that you're from Ohio, man. At least you don't live. He said, so it's really Khalid over there. That's crazy. They evolving with salt and pepper. Paprika. Who's live? Is somebody I can toss it to? You think it was invented by the CIA? Hennessy flavored wings? That's fucking funny, bro. I'm gonna raid Trey. He playing schedule 1. Be cool in this chat. I appreciate. What the fuck is this shit on my screen? I appreciate everybody coming through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank you to everybody who subbed, donated all that bullshit. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube chat. Hit the like button if you're new. Thank you to everybody who dropped the super chat. I'll be back tomorrow with some more of that kazaa, some more of that quality content, the news, whatever it's got going on. But yeah, everybody have a nice one. Be cool in Trey's chat, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Skirt.